It's malapit na.
Plug your shit in. I'll plug mine.
Should, yeah, you can go. Pwede ka mag-start mag-plug.
And then
I'll
let's
leave it.
introduce ourselves. Guys, welcome to Gaming
You're
Gamers.
wearing the fucking Joker shirt.
It is insane. I like it. I like the shirt in an
It looks
ironic
good
way.
though. Maganda yung art.
Yeah, yeah. So
At least,
welcome to the
at
game.
least you didn't buy yung Jared Leto. Na, I mean, it's kind of badass. It's just cringe. Yung may smiley face.
Yeah, this is the Killing Joke one. I think.
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not. It's not Brian
Oh, yeah.
Boland. Pero maganda yung art.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, River Cruise is in the building.
Start na kaya
So
galing headsets.
yeah, we have a new thing, River, that we're doing. It's called we're doing plugs at the start na. Yun yung pangalan ng segment. We're doing plugs at the start. So it's sick. It's sick, dude.
Hello.
Hello.
All
Technical
right.
issues. Anong feeling, River, yung pagka-click mo, oh, we're on.
I
Uh,
actually didn't know.
uh,
I-share ko siya.
ako rin muna. So, awkward
Have
pause
close
muna
it.
tayo.
We really should have those like, oh, we're going live in like a timer, so we have time to share and like.
I'm sorry. I know.
Just
Medyo mahina ka, actually.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, there should be a lot of
How
things. I
about
keep
now?
thinking na, yeah, that's good.
yeah.
I
That's
keep
good.
thinking, oh, I'm gonna put it in Spotify now. I'm gonna put it in YouTube, and then I never do because stuff happens.
That's
I'm
alright.
Yeah, that's
sorry,
all right.
but I know where everything is.
I don't know. I like it. It's raw.
I like it.
Oh, yeah.
It's therapy.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, this is lo-fi. It's what the kids are into nowadays.
Yes. That's why you're here, River. That's
Yeah,
why you're here.
lo-fi, low effort. It's quirky. You're
It's
like, oh
quirky.
wow, my shit is
Okay.
so untechnically like shitty and bad on purpose, but that's the quirkiness, and then you get away with doing low effort shit, and then you put a bunch of content.
We could do a live show na, and like one person could go. Si
Yeah.
Lian, your girlfriend could go and just parang mill about and like, okay, it's
Yeah.
the same thing that they do every
Yeah.
Thursday. What the
Oh my
fuck?
god, what the fuck is happening?
Nag-cyberpunk ako. I don't know what
Dude,
that
you got
was.
cyber.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves. Wait, Johnny
Keanu Reeves is right
Silverhand?
behind you.
Yeah. So since may mga tao pang nanonood too, I'm gonna let's do plugs first, and then let's
Yeah,
go with the
let's
show.
start with plugs. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do something new this time.
Oh,
You
okay.
go.
So I'll first plug. It's actually a surprise. I'll be joining the Best of Comedy Manila. I am part of it
Hell
now.
yeah.
So
More like they're
yeah.
joining you because you're the best of comedy.
Mhm.
Parang you see you sa the Watchmen. I'm not locked in here with you.
Yeah.
You're locked in here with me.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, I'll be
Except
joining
they
that.
want to be.
Yeah, so it's on November 30. Just message me. It's gonna be fun. November 30. Tickets are fairly priced. How about you guys?
I
Tickets are fairly priced. That's my favorite like advertising plug.
Oh my God,
wait.
Giselle, you're
I
freaking
know.
out,
I'm
During the
Giselle.
not.
Matrix.
I'm not doing this on purpose. I think nasisira na yung aking
Dude, we
USB
gotta
hub.
have like we have to have an epilepsy warning now on this episode.
It would
There
have
we
to
go.
mean that people are watching. So like,
There's two people
Yeah,
having seizures right now because of you.
I want to find out sino yung friends ko na may epilepsy.
And then recommend this specific episode of the podcast.
yeah.
You like Pokemon? Um. Oh, let's plug si ano.
Do you have? I have a plug actually. Do you have a plug?
You go. You
I
go
actually have a
first.
plug for. It's been a while, but I'm gonna be. I randomly decided to join a game show,
Ooh.
so I'm gonna be in an online uh, movie game show trivia night, and it's the Pixar. The theme is Pixar, so it's a Pixar movie game show on the YouTube channel that I just randomly signed up for. There's
Nice.
like the ones that go viral, like the BuzzFeed like quiz videos with the randos. I'm gonna be in one. I think it's like that level. I didn't actually read up on it. I just signed up. But what's extra scary is when I read up like this is normal, right? Like I read up on my competitors, like who I'm gonna go against, and I looked at their profiles and whatnot. And there's this one guy. There's this one guy who's like he's much older. He's like in his late 30s. He's the freaking Filipino dub of one of the characters in Toy Story. Like if they show Toy Story on like TV5 or some shit, and then you hear like Ham the pig speak in Tagalog,
Yeah.
that's him. He does the voice. I'm like, he's in the industry, so I don't. I'm pretty nervous, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be on Saturday at 8 p.m. So yeah, I don't know what
What's the
happens if
name
I
of the
win.
show?
Oh yeah, I didn't even say the name.
I'm gonna be on the thing. It's gonna be on
I'm gonna be
Saturday.
on
What
the
is it?
thing.
I don't know.
Fuck. It's so embarrassing that I don't know the name. They're gonna see this and then they're gonna remove me from the poster. They're just gonna it's called Pelikula. Get it? It's like pelikula but there's hula.
That's
Okay.
funny.
Pelikula, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
By a group called Cinepanghalina. It's on their YouTube channel, but they're gonna share it on Facebook, so I'm gonna be on the competitors and I'm gonna win. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna win. So, yeah. Yun
Hey,
lang.
hey, hey! I'll give you a free trivia about it. Who played the hippie bus? Dun sa Cars game.
Oh, is
Um
it not Cheech Marin or like si
was it
Chong
was it
something?
I think it was
No,
it's not.
no, it was George
Willie.
Carlin.
It was
Oh
George Carlin?
yeah,
No
yeah. It
way.
was George Carlin.
Oh, why? Why did they
I
get
don't know.
George Carlin? That's so random. Of all the
It's so
characters that he played, too.
yeah.
That
It's so
freaking
weird.
hippie bus.
Yeah,
It's
Anyway,
sort of a hippie naman. Like,
yeah, hippie
I
naman.
oh,
guess.
you know,
Yeah, yeah. He
they
hated
thought
hipsters,
no,
but he
they
was
thought
sort of a
no.
hippie.
They thought he was Willie Nelson because they both had white hair and a
Yeah,
beard.
I wouldn't be surprised if they got Willie Nelson.
I'm going to plug
Okay, just up.
Rex Meliora's 30-minute special. Just go to his Facebook page, Rex Meliora. It's gonna be on the 29th. It's gonna be about it's called ano, wag magpanic, lahat ay addict. Yun. Um and you should watch it because he's my friend. I haven't bought yung ticket yet, pero like magbibigay ako. It's just been ano, it's been a minute. It's been it's been
It's been
wild
a hot
lately.
minute.
Yeah.
It's been wild lately. Ganun. Um those are the plugs. And I guess that's been our show. Good night everyone.
See you. Now we're
Yeah.
gonna be talking about video games, pare. Hell yeah,
Mm.
pare. So
No, we gotta
before,
start off with our weekends.
yeah.
Yeah.
Na, it, pwede rin may kinalaman sa video games or hindi. So, kumusta weekends you guys? Before we start, kumusta kayo?
Mm, I have been watching a lot of horror movies na
Hell yeah.
I adore, like weird ones. I watched the other day. I watched Possum. It's this 2018 horror movie um about a mentally challenged British man who keeps
Okay.
trying to get rid of a puppet who has like the face of a man pero like the legs of a spider, and it keeps coming back. So it's kind of like Babadook. So there's also like a storybook element, but it's
Sounds like
very
it
good.
follows.
Yeah.
No, it's not like It Follows. He doesn't have sex, and like he's just trying to
Okay.
get rid of a puppet,
Um,
but it comes back. So it's like the Babadook. Kasi sa Babadook, they're trying to get rid of like
the storybook.
a storybook, and it keeps coming back, diba? So it's like
Oh, yeah.
that. But it turned out really well. There are a lot of quotable stuff there. I liked it. You know, I feel special. I hated that I
Oh,
recommended it because I don't want people to watch it. Because if more people watch it, I feel less special.
Yeah, you want it to be your thing. This
Mm.
is why a lot of small YouTubers don't succeed because of people like that, where they're like, "This is my guy. I'm not gonna share his videos or like anything."
I know how that feels. That's been my career my whole
That's
life.
us, dude. That's all
Giselle,
of
you don't
us.
know. He's like, that's what people say. You don't know si Giselle? Why?
It's like, yeah, exactly. That instantly makes you like. I'm trying to think of like an example of like an indie like movie maker or something. Like if you
You
know them,
can't think
they
of an example because like they're
yeah,
so
that's the
cool.
point. Yeah, your street cred goes up. Hell yeah, that's you, dude. So feel good.
yeah.
How facetious.
What movie
Oh,
can you compare it to? Yung Possum.
I just said the
What made
You just said
Babadook.
Babadook, dude.
It's just the
Babadook.
Babadook. But
I don't know
British.
Babadook eh. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know
Oh,
Babadook eh.
It's not,
Babadook.
it's like the Babadook is kind of like Hereditary. May ganong element of like it's a family drama. it's a horror movie dressed up as a family drama. Tapos
That's good.
I had a thought because I was recommending it to my friend. She was saying so it's like the Babadook but no annoying child. Ganon. And I said yes, pero there is like a twist. So parang I
There is
became
an
that
annoying child.
I became that meme, yung guy at the party. I was like, I
Oh, they
said, see,
don't
they
know.
don't know that there's an annoying child. And then
Yeah.
I thought I thought of this parang all of the best horror movies have an element of a child in it. Like the best horror movies. You have The Shining, you have The Witch, you have Hereditary, you have Rosemary's Baby, you have ano pa ba?
Child's Play.
Child's Play, you
Yeah.
have It, you have Nightmare on Elm Street. I think the real horror is of children.
Children are scary.
And then I told my friend na parang when I come back sa Manila, I want a tattoo of every month that I've been
Oh,
away. And then she said na parang, you should get like horror tattoos. Tapos sabi
Yeah.
ko, of all the movies that you've watched. And then I said, parang, I don't want that because my body will be covered with autistic people and depressed people. I don't want that. Just
I
yung
thought you were
baby,
gonna say your body will be covered in the faces of children or something, and you would have been
that
ended
too.
up on a list.
Yo,
I
dude,
would, I
alam mo
would,
yung,
what
alam
if
mo
I
yung
get,
sick, Giselle?
what if I get a tattoo of yung girl sa Hereditary and then like masyado na masakit and sasabihin ko, putulin nyo na lang yung ulo. Sorry, I cut you off.
Hindi. I was just thinking kung gaano ka sick kung nagpatutukan ng yung House of 100 Corpses. Just
No,
so you know.
one of my favorite movies is yung, I've never watched a House of a
Oh,
Thousand Corpses.
it's
But
actually
one of
fun.
my
It's
favorite
fun.
movies is like yung Devil's Rejects.
Devil's
I love
Rejects.
that.
Yeah, it's a good one.
But it's like
I al-
almost like a completely different movie, diba?
Yeah. But I was just a fan of those movies. I wasn't a fan of horror movies. I was just a fan of Rob Zombie.
I know.
Because video game related, pare. He was on Twisted Metal 4. Rob Zombie.
Like
You
a
could play
character.
as him.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Ang pangalan ng sasakyan niya Dracula, which is his famous song. So, and one thing that's hilarious, medyo overpowered yung sasakyan niya. Say,
I mean,
compared sa ibang kotse. So, nasa clause ng contract niya, yo, my car should be
I
badass.
gotta be in the meta.
The headlights are skulls.
Of course. Of
Kasi he's a
course.
horror guy.
I mean, I love that he's just this, I'm loving that he's like a legit director now, tapos he's directing
Yeah.
the monsters. He's just
Yeah.
having fun. Ganun.
Yeah,
He made a
that's fun.
cartoon with Brian Posehn, yung
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Super Tigre or
El,
something.
El Super Bisto, I think is the name. I watched an episode of that and it's an
Whatever.
X-rated cartoon. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay.
I mean, what can you expect?
And yeah, ano pa ba yung sa weekends ko?
Me,
Ah,
I'm
sorry.
gonna follow Giselle's lead, and I'll talk about a movie I watched. I freaking
Oh.
watched James Bond, No Time to
Oh,
Die.
fuck.
How is it?
I want to watch that.
It's really good. I was coming from someone who I did not like Spectre. It was
Yeah,
the
I didn't
only
like Spectre either.
it was the only James Bond film where I fell asleep.
Is there too much
Like, in the cinema.
expectations?
Yeah, I had to
Specterations?
lower my expectorations but no,
Yeah.
it didn't meet my expectorations. So that's why I was coming in very cautious with No Time to Die, especially because I heard the song, the Billie Eilish song, and it's not fair to judge the whole movie just on the song. But when I heard this, like, oh, this sounds too much like Writings on the Wall, the Sam Smith song on Spectre, and but the plus is that she says the title of the movie in the song, and that's always
Ah.
a good sign for me. When the singer says the title of the movie in the song, I'm like, yes.
Goldfinger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Goldfinger,
Tomorrow.
freaking Skyfall.
She says She
Skyfall.
says MGM's
Yeah, she
New
says
James Bond.
MGM's the Broccoli Family's James Bond. She says no,
Talaga?
just no, she says No Time to Die like in the song, and it's good. I like how
Okay.
it's very. I'm trying without spoiling. It's a very grand finale for Daniel Craig's James Bond, but it sucks because. In the movie, because with each Craig movie, they're slowly building up the classic James Bond theme. So you got Moneypenny in Skyfall, and then you got Q, and then you got the original, you got like M and whatnot. But then by the time they hit No Time to Die, they feel like a cohesive team for the first time ever. But it's the last movie, so it just feels like I wish there was another movie, but Daniel Craig is never coming back. And without spoiling it, his Bond is never coming back either.
You
But
can
yeah.
spoil it. I know it.
All right.
Tapos si Andren
I'll
is
just
dead
be out with
inside.
it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's pretty
I don't
obvious.
care. I don't care.
He freaking
He
gets
has
eviscerated
he has
by a
time to
bunch of.
die in the movie.
Yeah, he has time to die. He's got his schedule open for a death. He just gets eviscerated by a bunch of missiles.
What?
Or
He's
like a bunch
dead?
of
He
he
dies?
gets yeah, he dies.
Dude, come
he
on,
gets
man.
Oh wait,
he gets
I didn't
evaporated.
expect that reaction to Andren.
No, I
He
was
gets
kidding.
evaporated by a bunch
Actually,
of like nuclear missiles.
sorry, River. Like I
It's
read the
okay.
Wikipedia of it, so I'm gonna watch it because
This fucking psycho. Watch Faith Good
I
Johnny to watch Midsommar. Before we enter, he says, I really like the script. I wish that you could have read it. It's a really good script. What the fuck? You knew we were gonna watch this.
no, because I'm a James Bond fan. Then I like Skyfall. I hate
Yeah,
Spectre was okay. It was okay, and I'm curious about this one.
it's good. I think
I
it'll live up to your expectations.
I watched yung
Say-
ano. I watched yung Sean Connery one, the famous one.
Goldfinger.
First one.
Is it Goldfinger ba? It's Goldfinger, right? Or something.
Yeah.
Na, and
That's the most- That's the most famous one.
Nanonood kami ng daddy. And it's
Okay.
like, the plot is we're gonna steal all of the gold in Fort Knox. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, that's the story.
Yeah.
What? That's
And
the
that was already
famous.
very thrilling for the time.
That was amazing for people that parang they're gonna steal from Fort Knox. It's
Dude,
like that's every Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
It's
Secret
exactly.
Squirrel.
That's a plot in Josie and the Pussycats or
I
something.
know. I mean, I know it's the first one to do it, but I was amazed na parang that's the twist.
Actually, like
To be
okay.
fair, like yung mga lumang James Bond films, they were very campy, like
Yeah.
Octopussy, Goldfinger, even like
Moonraker.
Moonraker, Tomorrow Never Dies. Like it, all of it was a bit,
Yeah.
cheesy.
I
Yeah.
feel like the reason why I didn't like Spectre as much, it kind of took itself way too seriously after Skyfall. Because
Yeah.
like Skyfall is basically the Dark Knight. They just aped the plot of the Dark Knight.
And it was
by the time
dumb
they hit
then.
Spectre, yeah, by the
Fucking
time they hit
dumb
Spectre,
Javier Bardem. Fucking
I wish na ano. I mean, it's a little bit hard to get into, pero yung League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, if you read all throughout, kasi it's
Yeah.
like
Okay.
it's like a collection of all of your fictions, right? So you start with the epics, tapos towards the end, yung mga sci-fi stuff na, it ends with James Bond stuff. Kasi it's
Really?
like feminism and then James Bond stuff.
Oh.
So like there's a whole section the Sean Connery James Bond just kills 6 other James Bond agents because it's like 7 agents. Yun yung idea. Like see, Alan Moore has like really smart stuff that he just throws away. Like nandun yung guy from 24. What's his name?
Jack Bauer.
Jack Bauer. And then yung whole concept doon in 24, it's like this government agency that can solve any crisis in 24 hours. It's like,
Yeah.
that's fucking funny.
But yeah.
Anyway, Wild.
As I was watching it, because this movie was supposed to come out in like 2018, 2017 even. It got delayed big time. And then I was like, oh, yeah, obviously the like COVID held it back. But it held it back in a way that I didn't expect. Like like I'll get into the plot a bit. The whole premise is there's this organization above Spectre that stole a virus.
I like this.
That
I
stole
like
a
where this is
virus.
This is
going.
the Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
Or-
I like where this is going.
Yeah, they stole a virus that can specifically target a specific. You can like type in as anyone's like DNA,
No,
And you can kill
that's
a
from another
specific person,
movie. What
and then you
movie
can
is
kill like
that?
all their relatives. But then, if it gets in the wrong hands, you can end an entire race.
No, that's from Metal Gear. That's the Fox
dude,
Die virus.
They say
Yeah.
nanobots. They say
Yeah.
nanobots in the
I
movie.
was like, why is
They say
that so
nano
fucking
machines for
familiar?
that. Sorry, they say nano
Okay.
machines, and I'm like, this is Metal Gear. And then
Yeah.
I realized, and they're like, oh, it's gonna spread like starting from the most populated countries, and they show China and they show the U.S. I'm like, okay, I can see why they didn't want to show this in 2020 because of COVID, because it's like exactly almost like a real life plot. But yeah, it's a really I like the movie a lot. I would honestly it's like a 9 out of 10 like type James Bond.
I have
they
it
embrace the
downloaded.
campiness. He says like
Is
he
there
says, like,
sex in it?
lines. Yes, there's sex in it.
I don't
And he
want
says-
sex because I'm gonna
Okay,
watch
then-
it with my
then close
dad.
your
I don't want
eyes.
to get a
Fast
boner.
forward through the sexy bits. But
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
a 40
part,
minute sex scene, Giselle. So
dude. The movie is like 2 hours and 40 minutes. Like they were
It's
like
the
they didn't
only
give a shit.
problem. I don't
Yeah,
want like anyway. I'll go. You
but yeah,
enjoyed yourself, ganun.
I liked it a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
did Zayn Malik did a good job? Do a
Zayn
good job?
Malik's in the
Zayn
movie.
Malik.
Oh, did he direct
No,
the
no.
movie?
Wait. The guy from Robot.
Yeah,
Yung
Zayn Malik
Oh
from
wait,
One Direction. What's his name?
si
Fucking
fuck.
si Freddie
I'm
Mercury.
forgetting his name too.
Oh,
And I
Freddie
watched
Mercury.
Rami Malek.
Yes,
There you go.
Rami Malek,
No,
Zayn
no, it's
Yeah,
Malik.
Zayn
he
Malik.
did a good
It's
job.
Zayn
He did a good
Malik.
job.
Rami is not a real name. Zayn
Yeah,
is a real name.
Zane is Zidane is a real name.
Does he go sa movie para, what if his name is like, my name is Zayn, in Zayn Malik?
I beat Zane in the membrane. He says.
Okay. Sige, okay. Good movie. Good movie. I
Yeah,
mean,
good
I'm
movie.
happy for
It's
him.
cheesy, it's corny in some bits, but I liked it.
It's Phoebe Waller. Siya yung nagsulat. Si ano.
Oh really? No wonder. It was like
Si
the writing is so
Rat
sharp.
Lady. Yeah.
It was very sharp and like there's like one-liners and like James Bond says a really funny one-liner after he murders a man. He like blows his brains off and he says a one-liner and I'm like, this is nice.
Yeah.
That's yung one-liner yun. This is nice. That
No,
doesn't sound
I don't want to
good.
spoil the one-liner. That's the one
Okay.
thing. I will spoil the ending, but I will not spoil that one-liner. It's really funny.
That kind of reminds me like yung the latest Terminator movie. Yung where they go to pass Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like yung may part doon na kinukuha na niya. Did you guys watch the latest Terminator movie?
I love the last. I think
Genesis?
that was
Or
what
wait, no,
was
it's
the
not
last.
Genesis. What's it
Not
called?
Genesis.
No, it's not
Terminator with
Genesis.
Mexican lady.
Yeah.
Terminator with robot lady with
With Daenerys
vitamins.
Stormborn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should-
Whatever,
should
that
that-
yung latest one. And may part doon where old Arnold is getting his equipment and
Yeah.
may shades doon sa desk and he goes out to reach it but says no. And yeah,
Oh.
I like that. I
Very
laughed out loud.
DFC Dante.
Yeah.
Dante just like, never in a million years.
I was laughing so hard.
I love
Hello.
that movie. I watched it with my
I liked it.
parents sa Cinehan.
I liked
It
it.
was. It
It's
was. I
just-
mean, I know it's like a retread. It's like Alien Insurrection. It's like the hits, but it's like it's been a
The
long
best
time
of,
I haven't.
yeah.
And I like yung cast a lot. I wish that they could continue. And they're not gonna continue. But I like yung the lady transformer. The lady
Oh, see Sarah
Terminator.
Connor.
not Sarah Connor's also cool. But like
Yeah.
ano, si ano, that the Terminator lady who's not the
Yeah,
Terminator.
the Terminator.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And my favorite part ako dyan yung like yung Mexican Terminator, 'di ba? Parang napigilan niya,
Yeah.
'di ba? Tapos I need to go somewhere. I'll be back. Oh, shut up. This fucking movie.
I love that.
This
Winks at the
fucking
camera.
This
Finger
fucking
guns.
movie rules. Yeah.
That guy was supposed to direct Sonic. He
Really?
directed the first Deadpool. And
Oh, right,
pero like
right,
he's
yeah.
TJ parang Miller or something. Pero like I don't think he's a very good director. Parang I think anyone could.
He's
do
good
what
at
he
directing
does, yeah.
fight scenes and action scenes because he does video
Yes,
game
he-
cutscenes, right? He does
It
video
doesn't
game
feel like wala
cutscenes.
siyang personality.
Exactly, like a video game cutscene.
Like every Marvel director. Ganun. It just gets sapped out of yung life. Anyway. Cool.
Ako
You
naman.
played yung Need for Speed yet?
No. So weekend ko, I watched a parody of a video game. Did you see Lenny do the Hadouken? Man, that was tough to watch, dude.
I haven't seen that.
What? When was this?
Yan ba yung nag-viral na 4 million views or something?
No, he, like may parang scene na nag-Hadouken si Lenny and like may mga memes na ngayon na like nilagay siya sa Marvel versus Street Fighter and it's all really funny.
I gotta look this up.
You gotta look
Couldn't
it
put
up,
in
dude.
Smash?
Lenny for Smash.
Delisted naman ng Marvel. Anyway, I'll go.
Dude, it
Okay,
was
yeah,
really tough
I'm
to watch.
looking at the memes of Lenny doing Hadouken.
Like, pero isang meme na yung fucking sa bonus level ng Street Fighter 2.
Oh, yung car?
You know, dude,
Yeah.
not to blow up your spot, pero like, that one dude na you made a commercial for is really hitting himself in the head kasi kung makikita niyo yung mga memes na, children do love video games. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I go with that direction? That was genius.
Pero the original video is kind of whatever.
No, I still like it. Anyway, continue. So,
Yeah, I just watched it and really laughed. And kasi nung sinuperimpose siya doon sa X-Men versus Street Fighter, na-realize ko, di ba, mas maganda sana kung Shining Go Shock yung pinagawa kay Lenny. Yung kay Akuma. Yung teleport siya. Tapos biglang vote Lenny, lalabas sa likod niya. That would have been badass, pare. That would have been badass. I can see River's reactions.
Si
I'm
Duterte
So,
si ano, si Duterte si the guy na may robot arm that comes in nanununtok. The white,
see
yung meron
Apocalypse?
siyang white headband. I think this is Marvel versus Capcom 2. Guy with
Why now? Oh, si Omega Red?
white headband, white suot. Hindi
Oh,
si
the one with
Ah,
the
si
be
Jin.
my robot.
Si Jin, si
Jin.
My
Jin.
mech.
Jin. With
Jin,
the
Yeah.
si
like
Jin, yeah.
giant mech
Yeah,
that
yeah,
comes
yeah.
in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, kinuha si Fist kasi he's there that has a fist. Anyway, he's senile. Tapos,
By the way, that got me reminiscing sa X-Men versus Street Fighter. Like as a kid, when you first see Apocalypse, yung turn na, oh, this guy's tiny, pare. Magka-height lang
Oh,
pala kami, and then he jumps off and fucking
it's
transforms
huge.
into a big dude. That was such a mind fuck for me when I was a kid. Like yung sa Worlds of Fun pa dito sa CSI Mall. Like it had a big giant screen. Yung fucking X-Men versus Street Fighter. God damn, it was so shocking. By the way, ang bobo ni Apocalypse doon sa X-Men versus Street Fighter. Like, literal naka-side view lang siya, tapos yung kamay lang niya yung ginagamit niya.
yeah.
Why did he use his full
He's
body?
almost, ano,
Fuck. Ba't di
so,
talaga ginawa?
he's almost a
He wasn't
copy of yung,
feeling it.
ano, Mummy sa Darkstalkers. He almost moves like that.
Yeah, side
Ganun
view siya.
lang. It's like a fucking, ano, a crypt na parang like lumulutang. Anyway.
Fuck it.
That's his JO hand. That's all
I'm
I
so
Fuck, I
sick
love,
of
I, I
I'm
love
so sick
X-Men
of
versus.
crossover stuff. Everything's ruined na. Everything's a
Yeah, I
fucking
agree.
universe.
I agree with you that.
It's
Like,
not
parang it's a way to
special
sell,
anymore.
There's no more
it's,
like
it's a,
original fighting
it's
game
a way
with
to sell
more.
more products, I guess, yung crossover, infinite
Yeah. I
timelines.
mean, when
It's
Martin Luther King crossovers into like the Fortnite, it's a
Martin,
different
yeah,
world now.
with Helen
And
Keller
I'm
Dude,
not joking.
and Anne Frank.
Dude,
It's just
Martin Luther King in Groundhog Day, pare. Every day he relives the assassination and like, what thing could I do? I support segregation. I'm alive.
it's
That movie's amazing, no? Yung when
Groundhog
he
Day.
realized that he lived like maybe
a
thousands of
thousand. Yeah,
years.
yeah. He learned a
Diba?
bunch
Yeah,
of skills. Yeah.
that's fucking awesome. I love Groundhog Day.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite
Um,
movies, man.
and one thing is, I bought Cyberpunk 20
77. I
77.
love that you don't know.
No one
Yeah,
knows. It's
dude.
just cyberpunk,
I'm,
right?
Because,
I'm
but
thinking of getting that eventually. Actually,
dude, it's fucking 500 pesos sa Lazada. Like, okay, I'll I'll
That's
play
yeah.
I'll play this game for 500 pesos. So I'm excited. Sabi ng friend ko, it's like some giant ass patch though that you need to download before you get to actually
Giant
play.
ass patch.
Yeah, dude, big ass patch, bro. Fuck yeah. So yeah, I'm excited to play it when it eventually comes, and I also listened to the new Limp Bizkit album, and it's
Oh
really
yeah,
good. It's
I
really
heard.
good. And this is not coming from, oh, I like it ironically because Limp Bizkit is ironic now. Limp Bizkit has always been badass, okay? And I like it. It's really like may mga soft, may mga
It's so
may mga
weird to me. Like in
why?
the second half of the album is like, oh, we're doing ano behind blue eyes over and over again
Yeah.
for four tracks.
Pero I
Like,
like nothing.
I mean, it's
My
fine.
favorite
But
is
you,
that. Yeah,
I love
goodbye.
you. Like you're not. You're a hole. You're an
Yeah,
empty hole.
yeah, I like it. It's sad.
I know
It's genuinely good.
I mean, I
I
don't
should
know. It's
listen
like
to
hearing
this.
whole over and over again. But you know what? I jam out it. You know yung pinaka sketchy, not sketchy, but like the part na I was worried. Parang
The
it's Bill
pills.
Popper.
Oh,
It's
Phil
Bill
Popper.
Popper. It's like
Yeah,
kasi it could go either way. Because at the beginning, parang did you
yeah,
know that the U.S. is over medicated? And parang oh no,
yeah.
are you going into anti-vaxxer mode? Anti-vaxxer mode. That's like no, it's talking about like over medication of like
Yeah.
depression pills. It's like oh,
Yeah.
okay, I am behind that, not
I'll be
anti-vax.
honest. I'll be honest, Giselle. Like even if he went that way, I still would like it.
That's how much.
If it's a bumping song,
That's a testament to like a good song. If like they just say like the most offensive thing, where you just like it's
Yeah.
I can dance to this.
Dude, my favorite one that like yung encapsulation of like parehas pa rin sila yung dirty rotten Biscuit. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Have
I
you been a
think
fan of Limp Biscuit, River? Go Giselle.
No. Every now and I'm not. I wouldn't call myself a fan, but I love just randomly blurting out. Just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Like I just
Oh,
say that
break
randomly.
stuff.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
think na they dethroned like at least one Kanye track. Like yung I miss the old Kanye. Like I
uh,
think Hater is a better song than that now. Like it's this Fred Durst skit na parang Limp Bizkit sucks. It's a piece of shit. No one should fucking listen to it. And then this other guy's like, yeah, it sucks. I used to listen to them when I was a kid and it was so dumb. And then the other guy's like, whoa, dude, you listen to Limp Bizkit? I'm kind of re-establishing this relationship. Like, well, I was a young kid. I didn't know any better. It's like, how can you blame me? it's like, it's smart, also really dumb.
yeah,
It's just,
it's a great album. It's a great album.
What's the
Like,
album called again? I forgot what it was called.
it still sucks or something like
still
that.
Yeah.
sucks. Still
Yeah. Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I like the sa needle drop when he reviews Limp Bizkit. I think the first time na na-review niya yung Golden Cobra, he just ate a burrito on stream.
All right. And he
And
didn't
then
say
yung
anything.
new one, he blended something. And then for this new album, kumain lang siya ng burrito. So like that's around. Pero like he genuinely likes yung Dad Vibes song. It's a really good song in Dad
It's a good
Vibes.
song. Yeah, and I got into like yung old one, yung I listened to their old albums. Do you know that fucking Fred Durst and fuck si Halle Berry kissed dun sa Eat You Alive video?
Yeah, that's because
Yeah, dude, that was
he was the
so random.
director and he
Yeah.
really needed that shot to happen.
That was so random. Like, fuck, oh nga no, nangyari nga to. You're
Well,
fucking.
I'm a huge Fred Durst fan. Like if your guy was si Rob Zombie or you just watch stuff because like I watched Population 273. It's like this direct to
Okay,
DVD horror movie where it's actually a really cool concept because like
yeah,
this town only has should have like a population of 273 people, and if it goes beyond that, they sacrifice your child or something like that. So like there's like, pero like I watched it because si Fred Durst played yung sheriff in that movie, and that was the only reason. And like I haven't watched yung Education of Charlie Banks, but I've watched yung other director stuff nila. Like I really like I know people hate this movie. It's a dumb movie. The John Travolta
The
Fanatic
Fanatic.
movie.
Hell yeah, dude.
Have you watched it?
I've seen a lot of clips. I've never seen it as a whole, but I've seen like a really
I
in-depth analysis on it.
genuinely think that it's a brilliant movie. But you know what happened? I think si John Travolta said,
Peacock.
"Oh, I should play the super fan." And yung guy that who was supposed to play the super psychotic Stan was si Devon Sawa who originated yung Stan, right? Sa Eminem music video.
Oh, yeah.
He created yung term kasi like
He said yeah.
pero he played the guy that was getting stuck. They did a switcheroo. Kasi the
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
that he was playing was clearly supposed to be John Travolta, like this elder statesman actor.
Yeah.
And then si John Travolta's done that before. He did that sa Battlefield Earth. He said, "Oh, I don't want to play the hero. I'm gonna play Rat Brains. I'm
villain,
gonna
yeah.
play this giant alien with dreadlocks because I'm a good
Oh
actor."
man.
And then he fucking ruined the movie. But if you just
okay.
switch it in your head, it's like, oh, this is the extended version of Eminem music video of Stan. Pero
Yeah.
like, it's stupid. Ganun. Oh, if you watch that movie, Andren, there's this scene na si Devon Sawa's in this car with yung kanyang
With his
child,
son? Yeah,
and he
yeah.
puts on
What's the
Limp
name of this?
Bizkit,
Fuck.
the
The
fanatic.
Fanatic. It's
He's like this.
directed
He,
by Limp Bizkit.
he puts in a Limp Bizkit CD, and then kausap niya yung anak niya. It's like, this is a pretty good band, right? It's so.
Yeah, that's the shit I used to listen to back in my day. He would say that. He's listening to Limp Bizkit.
I mean, I love si Fredder. He's like this really smart dude who's can't get ahead in anything artistic.
It's
They're
because of the
like,
persona that he has.
Yeah.
That's not his fault though. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's
he was
his
a
fault,
product of the
definitely.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
And if
Like
you're
compare
super
that to
smart,
have you heard the new Kid Rock song?
Oh my god. Yeah.
you need
What an
to- oh,
It's so
so I have
bad.
it.
embarrassment. It's
It's basically ragging on Gen Zers and
Yeah,
millennials. Like
yeah, yeah. It's very like
Oh,
boomer
everyone
at
is
the
he?
time.
needs a trophy.
Oh, is
Which
he
is
like ano? Is he like that? Sino yung McDonald, yung white rapper na may dreadlocks na parang like people are too
The one
sensitive these
from
days.
Matrix
yeah.
No, no,
Reloaded.
no.
Basically, if I could make a genre out of like the new Kid Rock song, it's stepdad rock. Like it's just
Uh,
fucking it's fucking it made me laugh. Pero yeah, and
I'm happy na si Marilyn Manson's not coming back with like, or
Yeah,
maybe
that's
he
it.
could come back with something cool. But I don't know. Maybe it's beyond his
he's
time.
let's be honest in the way that he's old and fat now. Like before, he was this slick, slim, creepy looking rock god.
And
Pero
he's
now,
just a creep eh. Kasi
yeah,
Yeah,
he's not like
he's
si Judas Priest guy who's like, okay, he's talented, ganon.
mhm.
So si,
He's a real
ah,
life creep. Yeah,
yeah, he is. He has like
yeah, he
aliens
yeah.
is.
against him.
I
Yeah,
really
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
watch that movie where he played himself as a creep.
essentially himself.
I forgot. He was like a serial killer, like a, a hitman, ganon.
You dude, like again, I'm not defending him. He's still a piece of shit. He was in a Tim and Eric sketch. He played
Oh
the
yeah,
bird god.
he was.
He
Yeah, yeah.
played the bird god.
He went to church with
With
Kanye West
Kanye, yeah, he
and
had a full with Justin Bieber. Yeah,
Chris Brown.
That was such a publicity stunt.
that's
Like even
awful
Fucking,
though.
it's
Yeah, these fucking
annoying.
like
it's annoying.
degenerate people. Yeah.
It is annoying. Like why is Justin Bieber there? Why does he need the publicity?
Because he no dude, he's losing his limelight now. No one gives a shit about Justin Bieber anymore.
Hey, don't
Dude,
say that.
Yummy is still a bop, pare. I got that
Dude, when
Yummy.
did Yummy come? I was like 4 years ago now.
Oh, talaga? I don't like hearing
I'm
that
old. I'm
stuff.
old, dude. Like,
I don't like
okay.
hearing that stuff. And I saw you post the most na parang, you're 6 years old. Like, well, that was 7 years ago.
Oh my,
I don't like
dude,
that.
oh my god, yeah. The picture with all of us, like I'd see that. I was like, oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Ganun. Pero like, video
One more.
games.
Oh
I
yeah.
sorry, go.
Before we go, I spent my weekend playing a lot of Burnout, 3, Burnout 3. Yes,
Which one
I
is it? Is
like
it Takedown? Or
Takedown.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
let me
like that.
check.
That's the one I
To
played
put it.
too. I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Takedown.
dude, you fucking, but you might crash mode. Like
Yeah.
where you
Oh
just
my
ram
god.
your car to get. I love
Yeah,
that
you
game.
just kill yourself. I like games that do that. Like Skate did that with the Hall of Meat, where you have to wipe out on purpose. I
Yeah,
love that.
It's so
and I love
funny.
like it still looks good. PS2, like
Yeah,
that
dude.
game looked
Yeah.
Oh,
beautiful.
Burnout on the PS2. Oh, that was a
Dude,
good
Yeah.
car
game.
graphics like peaked on the PS2. Honestly, I don't know
You
why.
crash physics. It was so
Yeah,
good.
like
It
you
is.
see the metal crumple, and I was like, "This is the
Yeah,
PS2."
yeah.
Yeah, they can't do that. They can't get away with that these days because it'd be too
Yes.
traumatizing. It'll be like
No.
Mortal Kombat and fatalities.
I just realized this. You know why walang ganong crashes ngayon? Kasi kung licensed cars,
Yeah.
the car
Yeah, they
manufacturers
don't want
don't
them
like that.
to. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is
Do you
kind
ever
of
play?
yeah,
Do you ever
yeah,
play
go
the
for it.
discount version of Burnout called like, I think it was like called like
Ridiculous
Tap Out
Driving.
or something, or like, I forgot what it was called. Fuck, it was like Tap
Blur.
something. No, Blur is good.
Burn
That one's
in,
actually
Blur.
good.
burn in,
What was it called? Car wrecking game. But like it was this, like
Carmageddon.
it's like
Carmageddon.
Carmageddon. Oh
It's
fuck!
not. That's not. That came
I wish
so
I said what
much
I wish I
before.
looked this up before I brought it up. Basically, it's like this B class, like the cars are in like a pit, and then you just crash into each other. I forgot what it was called.
Ah.
Anyway,
Oh, can I?
Demolition Derby for the PS1.
yeah, it was like a
I played that.
demolition derby type game.
I'll just say I crashed yung car, yung Everest namin into like the sa wall kasi pinaparevolution sa akin ng tatay ko.
Oh
It's like,
no.
i-atras sa harap mo. Hindi tinanggal ko yung I don't know how to drive, by the way. I start going back. I go, okay, this is going na. Naayos ko naman. Like, hindi naman like, it's just yung cover ng gulong. So it's like, this is why I don't drive.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude. Yeah.
bad.
Funny enough, yun rin yung nangyari sa sister ko. Tinuturuan ng lolo ko mag-drive. And buti
Oh.
na lang kasi I just rolled away kasi nagsi-skateboard ako sa background. And like pagkahugot niya ng handbrake, umatras ka agad and it just rammed into the fucking wall.
Yeah. And when it
Like,
starts
dude.
happening and then you don't know parang drive, kahit ano, hindi naman kami manual, pero like ganon. It's like, which one, what does R mean? What is that drive?
R means really fast.
PRN, preno.
I found the game. It's called Flat Out. There you go. I looked it up.
That's
What a
so
rip
such a
off! What
Yeah,
the
it's
cliche.
called.
fuck is
Flat
It sounds
out.
so close to Burnout. It's called Flat
Flat
Out.
out.
I
that?
played
What's
it. It's
that
on the
from? Flat
PS4,
out.
dude. Anyway.
That's like Transmorphers. Have you
Yeah.
watched Transmorphers?
And I have a
Oh,
story about Transmorphers.
okay.
When
Well,
it first came out in Transformers movie, yung best friend ko was so excited. Bro, nakahanap ako ng DVD ng Transformers. And
Oh,
he
I.
came sa aking apartment. Ay, tangina, bobo ko. Josel, ang bobo ko. It's like,
Transmorph.
Transformers?
pero it's so bad. It's good. Eh. Like I love
Oh,
sci-fi
yeah.
No,
movies.
my
It's
friend
like
Like
was
you,
just
it's like
mad.
Atlantic Rim. Have you heard of that one? It's like
Yeah, no, Atlantic Rim.
like yung
I kinda wanna watch yung may nag-start off na parang Justice League and then nag siyang Suicide Squad na parang rip-offs.
fucking. It's like porno acting na yun, no, at levels. Dude, you
I
should
watched
watch
ano, I watched the bulk of that.
Giant Squid versus Mega Shark, pare.
Oh, those
You
are
should
fun.
watch. Those were fun. Super Crop 2.
Have you watched
Fucking
yung ano,
Sharknado.
Mega Octopus Shark? Yung nandun si
Oh,
Conan
yeah, yeah.
O'Brien.
Hindi ba to yung...
There's one
Ay,
with
hindi, wala
Conan
pa.
O'Brien and he's like playing a rich guy on the beach and he's sobrang having it up. I'm on the
Sharktopus,
beach.
yeah.
I have an ascot.
Dude, hindi ko alam kung ba't yung sobrang dependent sila sa CGI, yung sci-fi movies. And ang pangit ng CGI
I
nila.
love it. I love it though.
I love it so much.
It's like they're not trying to be Jaws. It's like this is what you fucking wanted. Use your imagination. There's Atari right now.
There's this one scene sa Giant Octopus versus Mega Shark where the shark bites off the Golden Gate Bridge, pare. It's such a good scene. And meron pa isa yung he bites off an airplane. Like there's this guy looking outside the airplane and he sees the shark going to bite. Alam mo yung ginagawa nila sa movies, yung magka-curse na sila, tapos magka-cut out, tapos mamamatay na sila yung, oh, shh! Tapos kinain.
Yeah.
They have this one, it's called, they have this one, it's called Simian Wars. Like it's so ripped off.
I downloaded something parang Trump versus the aliens.
Trump
The other
versus
month.
the aliens.
Yeah, I never watched it, but it's basically like I think they had a Unity model ng isang guy na naka spacesuit. So yun ang ina-animate nila and they just do Trump voices over it.
That's actually very
Oh,
funny.
I'm gonna kill the aliens. Like, I
Oh,
get
I'm
the
gonna
joke.
take over Mars. or something.
You have a lot of homeless here.
I
Can't do it.
Okay. Let's get
So,
to the topic.
Burnout 3. And one more thing about Burnout 3, like it's the soundtrack is you remember EA tracks? Like
Yeah.
it's so filled with 2003 to 2000 to early 2000s emo, pare. You wouldn't
Oh,
believe,
yes,
pare.
yeah.
Funeral for a Friend, fucking Sugar Cult,
Hubas na yun.
fucking
Hubasnag,
No, no,
Pierce
no.
the Veil.
Here's the Veil. Dude, it's so good. Fallout Boy. Yeah, it's just a bunch of rock with high pitched teenagers, but and it's contrasted with these fucking big cars banging into each other. That's good. Did you guys enjoy Paradise?
Yeah,
Burnout
I
Paradise.
like Paradise. but-
It took me a while to adjust because
Mm.
for me when I started playing it, it was kind of a toned down version of
I
like
noticed
Burnout
that
3.
too. There's not as much explosions and
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about Burnout where I liked it better. It was level based because then I can just cut to just the cool racing bits instead of having to race to the next location. I don't know. That's just
Yeah,
me,
I
though.
also liked it because like yung magdadrive ka and you hear Avril Lavigne's girlfriend in the background.
Yeah.
It came to a point na yun lang yung fucking music doon sa slider. Pero yeah, I love Burnout. I wish they could make a new one, but it'll sell a lot. So, yeah.
Okay.
So what was our topic today, River? Our main topic?
Well, there's two. One is
Okay.
how do you feel about video game exclusives? And the second one is our least favorite moments in our favorite video games. Which one do you want to talk about first?
People are commenting. Why don't I see yung comments ng mga tao? Anyway, sorry.
I don't see the comments either.
Yeah, there are a lot of comments sa Facebook ko, and I don't see any here.
What?
Anyway. Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Anyway.
sorry. What were you saying? Sorry, I derailed it. I saw like five comments. Like, what the fuck? Um,
Wait, what
what
did I
were we
say
talking
again?
about?
Oh, okay. So it's either video game exclusives or our least favorite moments in our favorite
I
video
have, I
games.
have, I have, I
You
have
want to talk
one.
about
I
that
have
first? The
one.
least favorite moments.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm playing. I
I
was
also have
playing
one.
Metroid, uh, Dread kanina, and it got this a Raven Beak.
Oh,
That's so
you're
fucking
fighting
dumb.
Raven Beak. Oh,
By
okay.
the way, Raven Beak is a dumb name. That's like pig snout.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean anything. Raven beak. Ravens
Human
have
mouth.
beaks. Um, and then it's like there's this twist. And I was taking shit while playing this game, and like I hate you story stuff. I mean, it's fine. But like I was thinking that parang if you and si Rob and then other people is like, there's a twist. And what if yung sinasabi nilang twist is like ni-reveal na babae si Samus who's
Samus.
gonna punch people? That's the fucking twist for the past 30 years of this game. There the twist is she's a Metroid now, which I don't really understand, and I realized that I'm a big Metroid fan, but I don't understand what a Metroid is.
So,
So
like, when people call her Metroid, they're
yeah,
technically right now.
they canonized yung parang, uy, paborito si
See,
Metroid, bro.
Metroid. The right, she's a because she is
that's
a
kind.
I
Metroid now.
mean,
That's kind of
but
like.
I'm
Wait, sorry,
saying,
sorry, just that's kind of like when like, oh fuck, Zelda is Link. Link is
yeah,
Yeah.
Zelda now.
no, they did that. I
They
was
switch
playing it.
bodies.
Oh my god, they also kind of did yung sa BioShock yung parang the whole switcheroo, parang okay. But it's fine. I mean, I love yung fighting and stuff, but so that's the worst part of the Metroid stuff is like
The Metroid
trying to
stuff.
care. Well, no, I'm trying to care about your story, and it's like I don't want too much
Yeah, yeah,
explanation.
I get it.
I don't want to be tricked because it's like what's the most complex story told in like a side scrolling thing ever? I'm trying
Dude,
to think.
Braid. Duh. Just kidding.
Oh my god,
You know what? I'm serious in this. It's Rogue Legacy, because in the end, it's revealed that
that's a good yeah
you weren't you were the hero. You were the villain.
yeah.
Oh,
Your
really?
past self was the villain the whole time. So,
No, the
Rogue Legacy.
Oh.
that game is like it's okay lang, pero like the letters are really good actually when you explore it. It's like really well written ganun. Yeah.
For
Anyway,
me,
yeah,
it's for me. I have a lot. I have a lot actually, and it all
That's
boils
good.
down to stealth. Because
Uh-huh.
have you played Nino Kuni 2?
I only played the first one. There's stealth in Nino Kuni too?
Dude, it,
Oh
dude,
no.
if you're an
so
RPG and you fucking may,
if you're not
kailangan may
Final
stealth.
Fantasy 7,
Yeah, dude, fucking, it's
you're
so
not in the
bad.
Shinra Tower and it's basically
Oh,
just
yeah, I noticed that too. Like I noticed random JRPGs put stealth segments because Dragon
Why
Quest
did
has
they?
that too.
Why
I don't know
why the
why.
fuck?
I think
Yakuza
it's
Like a
the
Dragon had
ano
that. Why the fuck did they do that?
no
What
kasi
is that?
it's a simple thing to do to break up yung gameplay. I mean, it's just that because like you can't just go. I mean, I understand it's really bad, pero it's like that's the para most effective and least resources to do. Kasi it's basically like parang what happens. Manonotice ka in the sight line and it's like magdidilim uli and babalik
Yeah,
ka sa
then you have a
starting
fight, or
point.
sometimes you have
Every
a
fucking
fight, and
stealth
then
section,
yeah.
right? Oh!
And and one thing then it's in Final Fantasy X. Yung Blitzball, that fucking Blitzball fucking sucks, dude. Like playing FIFA stinks, man. Let's put it in a sluggish underwater level. That fucking game,
That's
dude.
true.
That
Okay, that's
fucking
true.
game
That's true.
stinks, dude. And you have to do it. You have to play it to get a party member. And this fucking. I remember as a kid, this fucking game, dude. And and dude, I'm just gonna rant na yung sphere grid. Like gusto ko lang naman itaas yung fucking stats ko sa defense and I have to play this stupid puzzle para lang mataas yung stats ko. What the
But
fuck is this
You
game?
have to play
that's super
3D Rubik's
influential.
cube.
That's every other RPG after that, diba? They do like some sort of grid
And
thing.
that's why
They
they
try.
went back to Dark Souls, okay? Now, okay, let's
Yeah,
just increase
just
defense. Let
put
me increase
stats
defense.
up.
Yeah. And fuck,
I
dude,
do
like
like how they did it in 12, where it's like chess. It's like a
I
grid.
always
Then
played 12
Oh,
River.
you've never
Okay.
played you've never played a Final Fantasy
yeah, what am
River.
I talking
Yeah.
about? I'm just lying to your faces. Okay, but you got it anymore? Keep going, because I'm trying to think of one too.
I
I
think
have a lot. I'll go,
I
Jeff.
hate
But it has to be a game that you like, because it's easy to trash games we
yeah.
don't like. But at the
I
end of the
like
day,
10.
we still
I
like
like
the
10.
games. Yeah,
I like 10. It's a
yeah.
good game. The final boss is awesome. That final boss with fucking giant ass whale, which was your father for some reason. Like as a kid, I was playing. Oh, why again?
I mean,
Is
it's
this my
dream
dad?
logic, right? Isn't that the point? Like, I
Yeah,
guess.
it was the first meme of its kind, and oh, I am somehow your father, and I'm
Yeah.
this representation of evil. Beat me.
Also,
Like
the
yeah,
ha ha ha, and then they laugh. Yeah, that one.
yeah, yeah. So
But
yeah,
they were laughing badly on purpose,
Yeah,
diba?
I know.
Yeah.
People lose the context of that scene. They're
Yeah.
supposed to laugh badly, but yeah. Oh, I got one. I got one. Have you guys played Chrono Trigger?
Hey, don't say bad words. Yes,
I
I've played
remember.
Chrono
It's been a hot while.
There's this like it's weird how like some JRPGs, especially of the time, and I think it was just like a design philosophy where they put mini games. And it's fine if you put mini games in the JRPG, like whatever. But like if it's required, there's this one scene, there's this one part in Chrono Trigger where you're at the end of time, where like it's basically the timeline where you fail, and then the final boss wins and destroys the Earth. So you're like this post-apocalyptic area. It's full of robots and dying people. But
Oh
there's a
no,
random
spoiled.
racing mini game. You have to race on a motorcycle.
Ah, you in the yeah. Isn't that
Yeah, and it's
fun?
required, and you have to win. It would be cool with it if you could lose, and then
Oh,
they make it part of the story. But you
Is
have to
there
win.
no? Is there like a psychotic person who says na para my favorite part of Battletoads is yung speeder level?
Yeah, it's basically the Battletoad speeder level, but there's not as many
So
obstacle
is it
courses, of
like
course.
ano, if you lose it changes your ending and then you have to start all over
No, I
again?
wish it was like that. I would have
Okay.
been fine. No, if you lose, it just like, oh, try again. It's like, oh, okay. Then you're just in this endless loop of having to
wow.
beat this race, and it was like,
That's like
this
ano,
game
that's
is
like the
so near
Earthworm
perfect.
Jim blimp levels.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
the
yeah,
puppy
yeah, yeah.
level. The puppy
No, no,
level where
no.
you need to
Those are
run.
No,
great. Those are
Okay,
great.
I
I'm
think
that's
talking
fair.
that's a
about
good
yung
It's
example.
so
isometric,
hard. It's so fucking
yung
hard, dude.
isometric blimp level. Now you have to
Uh,
escort a giant balloon to the end of the level and shit is flying at you. You
okay,
blocked
dude.
it out kasi sobrang
Okay.
traumatized ka like being dilled by like a random
Actually,
person. Ganun.
that's a whole like trope of like I don't like when I don't know why this was a trend back in the early 2000s or whatever, where they in the 90s where they shove mini games in the main game, and then for some reason, like, because throughout the game you're honing your skill at something. Let's say like Crash like 3, Crash Bandicoot 3, where like throughout the game you're honing your skill in platforming and you're getting really good, but then suddenly they force you to do like an airplane mini game where you have to do a
It's a
dogfight within like
reward.
I know, but no, but they're required, and
Oh
I
yeah.
don't like it. I don't know.
I
There's
like
a
Yeah,
it.
racing one.
I get River's
There's a
point.
jetpack
I get
one.
River's point.
Like
Like you also
I
Crash
wasn't
Bandicoot.
like practicing for that. You know, like I don't know.
I think the problem is if they make it too hard. This is why
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
complaining. If it was just a
S-
fun parang thing that you could
Spyro
take.
did that too. Oh my god, Spyro had
What?
like skateboarding in the third one.
Dude, it
There's
was
like a
good.
skate.
That was good. That was
It's
good.
good. It's
I
okay.
liked
Okay,
it.
fair enough. It's
I see.
good.
That's not bad.
It's good when it's not a race. There was a skateboarding
They
race
should
that you
bring back
do.
Spyro as a dating game. Tapos panay hot anime
Yeah, if
dragon.
you bring in the Scalies, hell yeah.
I don't know if like mod though. Like I saw Spyro in a Tony Hawk game, but maybe it was a fucking mod. But yeah, that made me laugh.
Maybe. I
Gotta
mean, you
go.
I
already have
think
the
Go.
mod of Spyro
everyone
3.
everyone saw their mothers in a fucking Tony Hawk game. Ganun ka prevalent ang
Yeah.
skating.
And one more thing, dude. I get tama kayo pero RPGs are the biggest offense. Lalo na yung Final Fantasy series. Remember 7 when you had to snowboard? That almost made me not
Those
want
are
to play the
fun.
fucking game. I'm
Those
not
are
playing this
normal.
anymore.
I
I
wonder
mean,
how
I
they're
hate
don't
it.
gonna do
know.
that
I
with the
hate
remake. Like, are they gonna make like a dedicated snowboarding engine with
Yeah,
mini games?
gagawin niya yung sa tricky. Yung
Yeah,
sa
they're gonna make an
XXX.
SSX tricky, basically.
That'll be sick. Tapos yung isa pa, yung fucking Terraria battle card game sa 9. That fucking
That was
stunk, dude.
bullshit.
That was
Like I hated that
bullshit,
because
dude.
I'm not good at you. I wasn't good at yung card games at 8 and they forced like a part na parang I have to I mean yeah, this is like written na in like the Bible ganun ka privilege of like that forcing you to progress Why? You don't fucking play the game half of the time and then suddenly
Yeah.
parang you have to enter like Magic the Gathering tournament and win it so you can progress the story and
Yeah,
it's
I don't like
partly
when they do that.
randomized.
That's what I was
Oh my
I
talking
god.
about. Where like the developers weren't making you master that. They didn't make a card game. They made an JRPG. So yeah.
That may be the reason I'm not buying FF9 sa mga new consoles. It's like I don't want to fucking get to the
I will still get it. I will
Tetra
still get it, and
Master.
It's
I'm
kind
gonna
of rough to go
prepare
back to
myself
nine.
for that.
Actually.
Did they fix it? They should fix that sa
Yeah,
mga
they
later.
They
should
gave
lower the
they
random.
gave it like
They should lower the random. They should
No,
lower the random
they should
encounters.
have they should
That's
let
what
it they should skip it. Like there's just a skip button to that part because no one gives a shit about that.
maybe who knows? I wouldn't be
It's
surprised
too
if they do that.
hard.
I'm good at.
I thought there was a moment na nagkaka-panic attack na ako naglalaro ko sa PS1. It's like, I'm never gonna finish this game because I have
Because of
no
this
fucking
stupid.
clue.
Because of this stupid card game.
Because of this one part that I didn't think it's not fair. That's bullshit.
There's this part in Assassin's Creed 4. And
The
I
whole
love
game.
Assassin's Creed 4. It's really good because you're just a pirate and not an assassin, which is
Oh yeah,
ironic.
I love sports.
But
Black
there's this
Flag, no?
fucking scene,
Yeah,
yeah, in Black Flag, where the because it's I get it's Assassin's Creed, so there's stealth sections, right? And I
yeah,
get
yeah.
that you're a pirate, so there's boat sections. I don't mind those two that much because at least it's built for those things. But there's a boat stealth section in Assassin's Creed 4 where you're in a swamp. You're in a swamp and you have to tail
Stupid.
Blackbeard's boat. I don't know, I forgot which boat it was. You're in a swamp and you have to hide behind foliage. So you're driving this giant like 100-ton ship, steering it in a foggy, dense, murky swamp, and then you have to hide behind the sides of the ship of that you're tailing. And I'm like, it was so
It,
slow and so dull. And I just wanted to shoot a cannon at the boat I was
That's why.
chasing.
That's why I love the Assassin's Creed series. Not fuck stealth. We're not gonna do that anymore.
oh, I have a no, I have a thing. I like Broken Age a lot.
I love Broken Age, yeah.
There's a fucking part, Andren,
Okay.
that
Is this the
you
goat?
can't. It's the knot one where you have
Oh,
to
yeah, yeah.
unknot something. There's a puzzle that even if you have a walkthrough, there's a chance that you won't be able to solve it
It's
because
the one
it's
with the
so
goat, I think.
randomized.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's a randomized thing na parang you actually have to sort of think about it, pero like it never makes sense. It's like if I started talking to you about Evangelion, pero like gibberish na pabaliktad yung i-backmask mo me talking about Evangelion. It's about that amount of
And, like
sense form.
I think like to sum it up, I don't know if we're thinking of the same thing, but like yeah, there's this part where there's a goat and it's blocking like a tool that you have to get, and then whichever way you approach the goat, it like hits you, it bumps you, and you fall down. But you have to
No,
untie
that's
the goat. Is that what
fine.
it is? I wasn't sure which one it
There's
is.
like a series of knots na para naka-grid and then
Oh,
it randomizes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's like you have to think about the solution. And what? Let me tell you, Andrew, it's not worth it. It doesn't teach you anything about time. It's just parang you gated my progress. I was really enjoying your story, and this is just it's a mad person. It's like I just don't know. Sometimes it's like if you do something like that, might as well just make it a coin flip at that point. Ganon. Just para just
I
spit in my face na lang. Ganon.
There's something about those old like point and click PC adventure games where they have this specific logic that they want you to follow and it doesn't make any sense. Like I remember the second Broken Age game where you're in the library
Oh,
and it's
this
on
broken
fire
age.
and you have to open the door, but the doorknob is made of metal and you can't touch it with your bare hands because it's too hot.
Yeah.
So and like the way to solve it is you had to find a bra that was hidden in like a cabinet or something
Yeah.
and you have to use the bra to
Be
open the door.
anything. Alam mo
But why
yun?
couldn't he just use his jacket or his shirt to cover his hand?
Why could he
I
just come on the doorknob and cool it with
Yeah,
his
and cool it
thumb?
down. Yeah,
Ganon.
exactly. There's so many possibilities,
I'm
and they
just
force you to look for a
no.
bra.
It's like my problem with the whole thing with the knots is like okay, I like when I play like one of those games and it's like I'm dumb. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna look at
Yeah.
a thing, a guide na. I'm being humble. I am prostrating myself at the game
Yeah.
Wait.
designer and saying, I really like the story. I really want to progress. I'm gonna cheat a bit. Fine. If your fucking puzzle also says na, look, you're really dumb. I want you to know that you're just dumb
Also,
and you don't deserve the story. So it's randomized its solution. Like
I
fuck
was being
you.
stupid. I was thinking of the wrong game. You're talking about Broken Age. I was thinking of Broken Sword.
It's
You ever
broken
play Broken
sword.
Sword? Yeah, there's this dude. It's a classic point and click adventure game called
See,
Broken Sword.
point and click games, they all have goats. So I wasn't even doubting the para.
Yeah, that
Is there
was
a goat's a broken
there
age?
was
Must have been a
no. I
fucking
was thinking
goat.
Broken Sword. My bad.
Either it was a Tony Hawk
Oh,
game or a
Broken
Broken
Sword is
Age.
the ano, the French animated one. With
Yeah,
like okay,
it
so
was the
Tony
with the
Hawk
hand drawn graphics.
is it
Yeah,
Tony
go
Hawk
ahead.
game? Sorry, sorry.
Oh my God, guys, here's mga sinasabi natin yun. Ang dami nga palang, like, like, really good games have really bad parts in them. Like, for example, sa Tony Hawk's Underground, I love that fucking game. Pero anytime you get off your board and jump or try any sort of platform in that game, sucks ass, dude.
And they force it on you too. You have to platform. It's so weird.
It's a fucking skateboarding game. Like, the engine is built on the physics
I
of
wanna
rolling in
I wanna talk to someone who played yung Metal Gear Solid game and then sasabihin niya I love that game or my I don't like the part where ano Mantis comes up because I never progressed past that part. I could understand it. It's just I couldn't beat Mantis. I want someone na parang what? You just had to use the controller port too?
That's why you can never emulate that game. Or I mean, you can
Yeah,
technically,
dude,
but
you can, like, bumili kami ng kapatid ko ng pirated na Metal Gear Solid 1.
Wala
And
yung
there's this
ano,
part,
yung code.
yung
Yeah.
password. Fuck, dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
kaya pala may
Yeah.
malit na papel doon sa loob. Oh my
I
God!
did the same. I did the same thing.
Saan
I
yung
went
papel?
through each thing for like an hour. Okay, 9992 9993,
Oh my god.
Dude, fuck, man. Yun
and
pa-
it's a
And
good game.
uh,
It's not its
o-
fault.
one thing rin pala, one thing rin na ayoko sa Spyro the Dragon. It's like we're trashing games now. You know?
That's fine.
Pero,
We
yeah,
at the end of the day, we like these
yeah.
games. It's just these are parts we don't
Sa
like.
Spyro 2, have you played any
Yeah,
Spyro River?
I played it. Yeah.
I fucking hate every time I had to get the egg from that running guy with the turban.
Oh yeah, with the hood.
That fucking sucks, dude. Like, mukhang retard si Spyro, yung Spyro, kasi he's jumping and running and jumping. Like,
Yeah.
it's so unfair. It's so unfair.
There's this scene. There's this one. I think it's in the third Spyro, where you fight these Chinese dragons, like the long snake ones,
Okay.
and then they're really, really slow. But
Dragons. Sorry.
I forgot. It's like this boss fight, and it literally legitimately took me almost 2 hours to beat. Not because it was hard, but because they were really long and really slow. And then if you stand too long behind the dragon, you get hit by a fireball. If you go in, like it's just this whole, it's like a chore. It's this whole rigmarole. I can't explain it properly in words, but you just have to see like a video or something.
I don't like
Dude,
yung mga parts na parang where you're in a game na parang I get it. I have to do it 3 times. Can you just
Yeah,
let
but
me
you just
pass
can't do
na?
it. Yeah.
Because you're being a piece of shit to me right now, you game.
Um, before we say my one final thing lang about like
Uh,
things, let's go naman to yung parts na yung sa game na we love na, oh, this surprised me itong mini game, itong fucking like added elements. So one more thing before I yung fucking parts, any parts of Pokemon games where you have to solve a puzzle in a dungeon. Okay, the puzzles are good. But dude, kasi may random encounters parate
Oh
while
my
you're
God,
trying to
yes.
solve this puzzle. Tangina may random encounter. Fuck. Tas Zubat ulit yung lalabas. Like, I don't want this. Yun lang. That's why
I have to deal with that
I
shit in
learned
Shin Megami Tensei 3.
I
It's the
learned
same
my
thing.
repel, yung super repel, yan na lang ginamit ko every time I try to solve a puzzle. May super
Yeah.
repel ba yung Shin Megami Tensei?
No,
Uh,
you wouldn't. That they would not give you the privilege to have such an item.
that's the adult Pokemon na ngayon, di ba?
Basically, yeah. One last thing for me then.
okay.
My favorite Zelda game is Twilight Princess on the Wii, and I love that game to death. But it is full of problems. And one of the biggest problems is it teaches you all these systems, these mini games that Link can do. Like, oh, Link can fish. Link
Mhm.
can call his horse. Link can call a hawk, and
Link
like you
can set free the slave, sorry.
yeah, Lincoln's and then he like there's this whole tutorial in the beginning of the of the town that you're in, and they teach you all these things like one after the other. Like Link can I don't know, he can cattle rustle a bunch of sheep. They do these like tiny things that aren't important to the game, because for the rest of the game you don't even do that shit. You don't rustle
Oh,
sheep into a pen. You don't. You only call your hawk like one other time, and like like they do these things, and it's like you need it for the later in the game, but you don't, because for the rest of the game it's just the regular Zelda game. I don't know why they put all these features when you don't even have to use them. I guess it's just to make it feel more fleshed out. But
they talked about that's Resident Evil 4, why it's such a weirdly designed game.
oh,
Kasi it just keeps going level by level. Usually when people do like a really elaborate level, they reuse it over and over again because
yeah,
it just makes sense. Pero
Okay.
like there's like a whole section that like there's a rolling boulder and you never go back to it. It's just
yeah,
this
yeah,
one
yeah.
section and it's just such a oddly designed game though na parang like some crazy person and then this happens and then this happens. Do we go back? No, just keep going and the
It's
monks show up.
one of the weirdest things about Resident Evil 4 is in the first village, there are these blue coins that you randomly find that you can shoot, and then if you shoot all eight of them, you unlock a new gun. And it's like, oh, cool. Okay, so there's like these tiny hidden trinkets that you have to hunt down. So I thought it was gonna be like that in every level. They don't do it ever again. They only do it one time in that one
What a
village.
troll.
It's so you know, cause like so what happened was throughout the game I was keeping my eyes peeled. I was checking like behind the stairs, and when I looked it up, like where are the blue medals in the factory level? They're like no, all the blue medals only showed up in the first part, and they never did again. It's
Oh,
just so bizarre.
mm.
Anyway, that's what are the parts of games that surprised us that we
Yeah,
liked?
I have
Okay,
one.
you
So
go.
Sonic Mania. Have you played Sonic Mania?
Hmm.
Yes.
Played
There's
it
this one
several
level.
times.
Now, when you finish it, like you get to play Puyo Puyo,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Puyo
yeah. You
Puyo.
go in the
I was
It
so
was like at
surprised.
the no,
Yeah,
chemical
that was
plant
cute.
zone or
yeah,
something.
you
Yeah,
Like
chemical,
yeah,
nasa
yeah.
but like I was
baba
playing
ka.
it. That this is fucking cool, man.
Yeah,
This is cool as
I
shit,
like
man.
that part too.
that's a good
And
game. I used to
and the
dislike it, and then it's like, oh, the more I play it, the more I like it.
yeah, it's a real love letter. Kasi fan daw eh. Yung
Yeah,
gumawa ng
it was
Sonic Mania.
developed by fans. Yeah, they got
That
hired.
was that
Yeah, si
was nice.
Christian yung nagdevelop
And the
si
music's
Sonic.
so
Christian.
good. The
You
music's
can play
so
Point
good,
Point
man.
Tetris.
The goddamn music's so good. Plus, isa pa, yung part dun sa oh fuck, it slipped my mind. Kaya ba guys, man, as I'm trying to
Um,
remember. It's fucking-
Here's one that's
Is
kind
it
of
like is it like a part of a game that you didn't
yeah, like it's
expect
a
to
tiny
like?
part that you didn't. Yeah. In I recently got this today, but I've been actually playing it for like 2 years now. Hades. Um,
Hmm.
I finally got it on my Switch because it's on sale. The
But
eShop
you
has
didn't
this
have it
big
on your
sale.
Switch.
I had it on Steam like the whole time.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no, I had it when it was still in beta. That's how like I was one of the backers when the game was still like it didn't have a publisher or anything. So I've been like playing it for ages, but I never played it on my. I stopped playing because I stopped touching my laptop for like games and
I
anything. Because
stopped playing because I stopped touching my stuff.
yes, because I stopped touching
Yeah.
myself. So I finally had
the
time
game's
for other
so
stuff.
good.
Like the game, like so I bought it today and I forgot how much I love the fishing in the game. The game has you're playing this guy, the son of a god, and you're trying to escape the underworld, and it's action packed. It's a rogue like, and you get like all these weapons. But when you're done, sometimes there are fishing spots like hidden throughout the levels, and you just fish, and it's so relaxing. And then you catch a fish, and it has this funny name like a gaflurble or bajangle or whatever, like these made up names. And then you
It's
give it
like
to the chef, and
naming
he turns it
sa
into sushi.
Rick and Morty.
well, Rick and
Yeah,
Morty
like
naming.
yeah.
Tably flee,
Um,
fishly flew.
I
Oh,
might be
it's a
just I might be
two
doing like a
grapples.
I might be doing like a hipster thing. I might be misremembering it. I remember kind of liking yung fishing kay Big sa Sonic Adventure.
Oh,
Big the
froggy.
cat.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was fine. Like he was trying. I mean, there's fishing there, right? He's trying
yeah.
to
This
fish for
fishing.
your
Yeah,
frog.
he's fishing
Alright,
for his froggy.
I liked it. Ganon. I liked the tail section a lot, where it's
Oh,
like
where
you
you're in
rock on a
a
lot.
yeah.
But it's
Where
I
you're in a
understand it's
mecha
shit.
or something. I forgot
Yeah,
what it was.
ganon. That game is like it's so bad it's good type. Na
They they
parang
they
it's like
did everything in those games. Sonic Adventure games.
we're talking about like a game like in games that parang why would you put in stealth in like this kind of game? Like the whole Sonic series, like let's put in things that it shouldn't be here.
Yeah, that shouldn't be there.
Yeah. Yakuza stole from them. Speaking of,
Yeah,
isang
that's a very Sega thing. I realized.
isa pa rin, one favorite part ko is like, because I've never played Space Harrier, and so
Oh,
Yakuza Zero, you get to play Space Harrier, and it's a good game. It's a
It
fucking
is.
cool
It is a
game, dude.
good game.
Like it's so badass, and I actually finished everything in that fucking, and I unlocked option to date the girl in the end. But I'm like, yeah, Space Harrier is fucking awesome, dude.
It is a
Ganda
good
ng
game.
Space Harrier.
I keep looking at yung Panzer Dragoon remake sa Switch. It's like, maybe I should play Panzer
I heard
Dragoon.
it's not that good. The
It's not a
remake.
good port,
To be
pero
fair, the
like it patched
original one
out
wasn't
eh.
that good. From the Sega Saturn one, it wasn't that good. The original one, that
Okay.
and Knights stinks, man.
Yeah, I
Feeling ko
really
di
want to
magugustuhan
get
ni
into
Giselle yun.
Knights,
Kasi
but
Giselle doesn't like rail shooters. Knights is kind of like a rail shooter then in a
flyer.
way.
You just
I
Yeah,
fly
yeah.
around.
Yeah.
I'm I don't know. Kasi I grew up with like a super scope. There was a really good shooter there. Pero like thinking giant bazooka gun. That was fun. For like the SNES. Pero I understand. I think mga rail shooters are kind of shallow. It's either you love them or you don't. Alam mo yun?
Yeah, I would get pa like yung fuck ano yan, yung Typing of
Shmups?
the Dead, House of the Dead. Like
House
okay
of the
pa yung
Dead
mga yun.
Those are so
Overkill
hard to
is
find though.
House of the Dead
Ano.
Overkill is legitimately the only rail shooter that I like because they make fun of rail shooters in that game because they kind of started it. So they like
Don't you miss
it's like
ano?
this
Don't you miss Point
70.
Blank? Don't you miss like mga gun, light
You
gun
mean like
stuff?
Time Crisis?
Yeah. No, Point Blank
Ah,
din. Yung funny puzzle. Like, those are good games. Ganun.
pero kasi it needs to be an arcade.
River
Like
didn't
I don't know
play
why.
that.
No, I don't know those games. I was quiet because I
Oh,
didn't know those games.
It's a
oh.
good arcade. It's like ano, it's like anyway. I'm not gonna
It's
explain.
like
No, it's just like kind of like Time Crisis where it's a puzzler na parang like Tetris. And anyway, continue.
Fuck, yung sinasabi natin ngayon, just like, maybe it's the old man in me. Kasi have you ever, like, ever played in yung kasagsagan pa ng arcades? Like, oh my God, lumabas na yung bagong Tekken 5, dude. Punta na
oh
tayo
yeah,
sa
yeah,
CS5.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Point
I
Blank is
really
in
miss
those
those.
games. Gunpoint. You know what
The
I'm
only
talking
one
about, diba?
I only played
Yeah.
like Jurassic Park Lost World. That's like the ones that I would play.
Dude, the Terminator one's good, too.
Yeah, that one's
It's an
good too. I
arcades.
like that one.
That was
Yeah.
badass. Like, I actually inserted 2 tokens, parang nagdo-dual wielding now. That was
Oh,
badass.
that's
Yeah, I
great.
think
That was
Dude.
cool.
I think Michael Jackson ruined yung dream of owning like an arcade because I remember like seeing si Michael Jackson, I have an arcade, and I was like, I don't. Well, it's not Michael Jackson. I think yung whole
It was
economy
Mickey
ruined the
Mouse. Yeah.
hope of ever buying a house. Eh. Like, can I ever think that para I would own one arcade machine? I
If
can't even own
actually,
like an apartment,
here's a good question. If you could only own like one arcade machine, what would you get?
a
Oh, fuck.
refrigerator.
It should be it should be a fighting game, most def. It would be for me. It would be Street Fighter Alpha 3 or King of
What?
Fighters 98.
Those are good. I like Street Fighter Alpha, the Alpha series especially
Yes.
because I like the 2D
Fucking
sprites more
Cody.
than the 3D.
Cody
Hell
rules.
yeah, I like Cody with the prisoner.
The handcuffs.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
might
it
want
was
one
such
of
a
those Dungeons and Dragons na beat 'em ups ng Capcom. Yung the extensive ones.
okay.
Dude, I want the freaking like whack-a-mole shit, so I can just let out my aggression on something, like like physically beat something, and get points for doing
Oh,
it.
hindi. Mali lahat na sagot natin. You should want a skee ball machine. Yun lang. Just the
Yeah.
skee ball machine. That's so relaxing. Roll ka.
Dude, skee ball
Pero
should
Oh
be
my
in the
gosh.
Olympics.
Dude, yung kunin natin yung punching machine to rate your punching
Yeah,
power.
you punch the thing.
You
Dude,
Yeah.
know
we're
what?
such
I'll give you life hack. Bumili ka na lang felt paper and then just maghanap ka ng bunot. Tapos ikis-kiss mo na lang doon. Para na yung skee ball machine. I feel like it's just that.
Dude,
Anyway,
I remember tuloy, like, kasi, tangin sobrang douchebag suburban kids kami ng mga tropa ko. Kasi we went to the arcade drunk. Like this was in first year college. Yung mga tropa ko dito we went there drunk. Tapos, it was bad Like, di ba yung punching machine sunod-sunod kami? Ah, fuck, ako yung macho. And my friend bicycle kicked. One, parang binut to face niya. Tapos lumapit yung guard, sir. Sabi ko,
I love how calm the guard is. That's sir, sir, chill out, lang, sir.
those
It's like,
those are the best times of my life, dude. It's arcades.
Sir, over 9,000.
sir, bawal po ang over 9,000 power levels dito. So,
And he did it. Like, meron kasi an arcade machine dun where you take a picture of your
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
face,
yeah.
and when you punch the thing, yeah, that was fucking cool.
I love that. Yeah.
And
Oh, man.
uh,
I like yung like an arcade date. Like
Dude,
friends,
yeah,
ganun
play
yung
like
tayo
freaking
ng
air
dito.
it
hockey,
doesn't exist.
win.
Kasi when you go to the arcades now, it's all like gambling games.
Doesn't it
Like
feel
wala,
powerful to beat someone at air hockey tapos nandun
Yes.
yung date mo and just emasculate like a guy?
Dude, it's even
that's
You're
such a
less
high
of a
school.
man because I
Oh,
put this puck inside of you.
that's it. Let's go, babe. Let's get milk.
Doesn't it feel like
hero?
doesn't it feel like you fucking cock knocked yourself pag napasok mo yung puck sa sarili mo?
In your own hole, yeah.
No! I'm
And then you
so
like gear,
weak.
especially when you're like really like focused and you gear up, and then you hit the
the,
puck.
the worst is pag hyper ka katulad. I'm gonna do it. Tapos yung puck pumasok.
And then that's
Dude,
the winning.
ang the best din, man, like yung sa arcades, like naalala ko yung sa Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2. Tas, like,
Yeah.
yo, dude, may nag-Zangief pa. Oh, parang ganun. Like, yung nagka-crowd yung mga, there's a crowd
Yeah.
forming. Like, high score girl did that so well. Yung parang,
Yeah.
yung parang people who are into that, yung economy of those people, the ecosystem of those people. Dude, kako Zangief yung ginamit. Tapos Ryu yung kalaban niya, man. Parang siya makaka-TikToks. So,
Man, I
endless
don't know
of
what's sadder if you like play fighting games as like a 30-year-old man or if you play yung slot machine, yung coin
Yeah,
tosser.
yeah,
Like it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like, oh, you're so good at like the fighting game, but like,
I
why are
never
you
got
hanging
that.
out here?
I don't
We're all
understand that
like
game. You know that
teenagers.
game yung may parang malaking LCD screen on a table and there's like fish like swimming around. I don't
Is it
get
like yung
that.
stacker? I love yung
No,
stacker.
no, no.
I love
It's like
stacker.
it's the one where like yung mga mama
Oh,
papa
with
like tito
the
like they go around this machine and it has like fish. What is that? I don't get it. And then every fish has like a number on it. I was like, what is that?
what are you talking about?
I don't
what are
know.
you
Maybe I'm
talking
just
about?
losing my fucking mind, dude. What if I
Is
went
it
to the
yung may
wrong
teacups?
place?
Pero yata yung naisip mo eh.
Yeah, and then you can bet like real money, and then like the fish eat each other. I don't know. Maybe I'm just maybe I went to a different like place.
Baka pere yan.
Ano to pa? It's
Parang
just
color
ridiculous
game?
fishing. Have you played that game? You're ridiculous.
I do
Fishing?
like that game. There.
Oh, ridiculous fishing is
But
good.
basta
I
yung
love
mga the gambling games and like not time zone. They don't allow that. But like yung mga crazy gambling games in like the corner store na time zone, na hindi
I, I,
time
re-
zone.
I remember ang dami namin na walang pera ng friend ko kasi we kept playing stacker. Kasi we wanted to win yung
EXP.
Game Boy. It was like yung Game
Oh.
Boy Advance. And yung thought process na was like, mababawi natin yung pera kasi pag nakuha natin yung Super Game Boy, ibenta natin. So, punta tayong Green Hills. So, bumili tayo ng madaming fake na PS2 games. Solid yun.
That's
And
that's a smart.
we really got
That's
good sa
smart.
stacker. That fucking thing is rigged. By yung
I
just
think
sa
it is actually
dulo.
rigged.
It's very hard.
When it's the last block, there's like a delay. There's like a split-second delay. So when you press it, you
There-
actually have to press like earlier or something.
No, it's like no, it's one thing that has a delay, pero like it also skips. It's just
Oh,
parang it's a
yeah.
randomized. It's like when you find out yung trick sa sa crane
Crane
game,
yeah.
na it like only has like strength for every 100 turns or something.
Yeah, yeah. It's
So it's like
random.
more of a
Man, that was the thing before. Now you would take your date. I wouldn't know. From high school, let's go to the arcade. Yeah, babe. This guy tayo dun sa food court with cheap, overpriced fried chicken.
I'll win you
Yeah.
chippy
Cheap
with
and
the,
over.
with the
You know
20
what?
time
We
zone
should do
tokens that I
that.
got.
We should do that pag natapos yung pandemic. We should date high school
Let's go do
girls.
it. Yeah.
Take some sa
Yo, babe, magla
Hey, babe.
Panoorin mo ako mag-Street Fighter 2. I'm pretty
Magagalit.
good at it.
Panoorin
Nasaan
mo
yung,
mag double wield sa time crisis.
nasaan yung point? I did that. That was so fun, but it's dumb.
Oh, man.
Nasaan yung point
Sorry,
blank?
wala yung... Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh my god. Oh well,
It's so
we used to
scary
do
to go
yung
to a
connect.
time
Ah,
zone
sorry.
now. I just realized I passed by a time zone the other day and all the buttons are covered in plastic because of COVID. So you can't like do certain things. You can't play yung
You can't
ano.
lick yung consoles anymore.
You can't suck on the joystick anymore.
You can't lick the buttons.
You can't spit on the screens. Like it's all covered in plastic and they have to replace it every day or something like that.
Do you think the death of arcades came around the PS? Kasi nung PS2 meron buhay pa siya. I
No,
think the
it's
PS3
it's
era.
when smartphones, when Apple made like the Apple Store and yung mga app games, whatever.
No,
Because
it's when
because it used to be kids would go to the arcade if they didn't have a console or
the
whatever, which was
arcade
common.
the arcades died when Ridley Scott released yung The Last Duel.
Yeah, the way our arcades died when Ridley Scott released the last duel with with Ben Affleck
Don't
and
blame
Matt
No,
Damon.
people. The only people you should blame is your marketing team. I didn't even know that
I
movie
didn't know
came
the movie
out.
existed until someone else brought it up to me.
dude, namatay yung arcades nung lumabas yung King of Kong. You heard they're making a sequel? You heard they're
Yeah, they
making a
are. Yeah,
sequel
I
of King
heard
of
that.
Kong?
Yeah,
The Kong of King. Oh, is it si si Mitchell trying to gain yung kanyang
Yeah,
king
regain
back?
his
yeah,
status. Yeah,
yeah. It's about the scandal then.
he
That's kind
freaking
of
cheated.
interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He has a hot sauce.
He has a fucking.
he does have
But
a hot
He
sauce.
I'm
does
not
have a
sure
hot
if
sauce.
Mitchell is a character or not. Because he looks like such a tool. Like
I
it's
think it's a
impossible.
character. I
It's a
think he's also
character.
nice
Yeah,
din eh.
Yeah,
Kasi he
I
like
think it's a character.
he donates stuff naman. Pero like
Yeah, yeah. It's a character. I think.
it's
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like yung sa American movie. You know that he knows that he's being made fun of because it's impossible.
Yeah,
He's a smart guy eh.
yeah,
Pero it's like
yeah. It's
it's the
impossible.
kayfabe of it. Alam mo yun, parang
Yeah,
well, it has to have an arc, ganon.
yeah.
Percy Mitchell is just parang he also played into yung parang the American dream type of thing kasi I have a hot sauce. I'm
Oh,
successful. You're a
I'm
loser.
excited actually. I'm excited for that fucking sequel.
I'm okay. I mean, kasi I mean, alam mo, it's really interesting kasi that Twin Galaxies guy really loved him and he died na
Yeah,
eh.
you old guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
he
Yeah.
really absolutely looked
That
up
guy's such
to.
a psychopath. Like he would review
I was gonna
fucking
say
beats.
he's sweet guy, but ano si
Yeah, no, no.
Mitchell,
I mean yung
Twin
sa Twin
Galaxies.
Galaxy. Yeah, he would review like thousands of VHS tapes.
VHS. Yeah.
Yeah, VHS.
I feel bad for him
That's
because it's like
dedication.
Are you
his,
talking about
it's
Walter Day? Is that the guy?
I
he
think.
just
I
looks
think.
like he looks like Willie Nelson. He looks like he could play like a trucks like a Pixar movie, like a
Looks like he
bus.
could play like a hippie truck in the Pixar movie.
I'll never forget that scene. That's a King of Kong where they said like, "Dude, kill screen coming," and he just said that different incels than Star King. Oh, okay, loser. It's good.
Is that
Oh, okay.
isn't that like the most 80s part of that movie? Dude, kill screen coming. Parang like, dude, crane style's gonna come. Yo, yo, yo! Parang ganun. Yo, yo, yo!
I also watched this documentary, it's a Super Meat Boy, which was really good. Indie game.
Oh
With
Yeah,
yeah,
Brad
that's a
Pitt.
yeah, I
good
know that
movie.
one. Yeah, yeah.
That inspired me and my friends at work dati na parang video games pala are art, ganun. Nandun nga yung si Braid
And,
guy, si Bro Below, di ba?
See Braid
right?
Man.
And when you get to yung coding, what the fuck is this? What are we gonna do? Awesome shit.
Did you know that there's a anniversary edition of Braid that's supposed to come out in 2020? It still hasn't come out.
Okay.
Well,
Really?
it's not an anniversary anymore.
Oh, yun
Why
nga
did
eh.
it
Like,
come out?
they upscaled everything and then may bagong technology they're using for the graphics, bro. And they also
It's
had
hand
like
drawn.
director commentary. They upscaled and then gumagalaw yung mismong pixels na it's like a painted effect thing.
Oh wow, okay.
I mean, it's like they made so much money. Like any one of those guys made millions. But plus yung The Witness pa, they don't even care to put it anyway.
By the
Anime
way,
pala. Ah, sorry. Go.
uh, I saw one of my favorite streamers of Giant Bomb because he never played the game. It's called Binding of Isaac. Is it a good game?
Yeah, I love
It's
Binding
a
of
good
Isaac.
So
game.
I love that
is it
game.
like a roguelike? Because I
It's
see like
it's one of the original like rogue
It's a
likes.
roguelike Zelda dungeon na shmup in a
Yeah.
way.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm really, kaya naman siguro ng laptop din.
No, no, no. Wait for Binding of Isaac Repentance, yung new one.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's a whole new like story thing.
Yeah, it's
what
like
turned
up,
what turned me
upward.
off lang was the art. Like it's gross
I
looking.
like how
Like,
gross it is.
I
You
kinda,
shoot
I kinda, ano, I think you'd like yung guy na yun. He used to make comics and then he was super unsuccessful at it. So he just became
No, it always
really,
starts like
so
that. It always starts like that. Where
in
you
my
try to
head,
do a
it's
different
like,
medium, but you
oh,
suck.
in my head, it's like, it's time to throw in the towel and make millions, Giselle. Just make a fucking video game. Pero like, I wanted to buy yung comics niya kasi they're pretty good. Um, he released yung comics in the best medium ever. He released it on like notebook paper tapos naka-spiral bind siya. So it's as if you like bought this incels high school notebook. The panay uh, ball pen drawings. And like
yeah.
I love si Edwin McMillan. Like sobrang idol talaga.
Okay. Is it like a reverse David Jaffe situation? Well, he was really popular to start. Now he's a fucking Trump supporter after
No,
Trump's death.
he's like he made a board game, ganun. He's just success. He has a child. He's fine. He's not a Jaffe. Jaffe is
Uh,
so weird, no? Kasi
Yeah,
like parang you're an old person, don't go on YouTube na and be angry. Like that's a problem. Don't be a
I think
streamer.
I think part pa rin niya yung gusto pa rin niya yung counterculture, man. In the way na syempre sikat na ngayon yung left.
Okay, ever counterculture, like he was really successful for a
Hindi,
long
yung
time.
Twisted Metal was kind of counterculture in a way. It was violent.
I
It
mean,
was
I know he's like a maverick, pero like also like you made millions na, but you can fucking cool off for a bit. I know you don't have hair, pero like I don't know.
sabagay. Sabagay. By the
Parang
way,
like oh.
go just
No, I just find it na parang I get it. You made Kratos super successful. God, you fucking cool off? I don't know. Like anyway.
One thing lang, quick thing. I watched this like a midway documentary. And yung si
No.
Ed Boon, yung creator ng fucking Mortal Kombat. And
hmm.
there was this guy na was part of the team sa Mortal Kombat 2. And he made his own company. It's called Iron Galaxy. So he made Dive Kick. Have you played Dive Kick? I
Oh, I
played
know
it.
Dive Kick. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The parody of fighting games.
Yeah, it's like he made dive kick kasi he wanted daw yung pinaka-intense moment ng fighting games which are one hit na kayong dalawa. And it's a really
Yeah.
good game. Dive Kick is really good. Just in interview niya. He was drunk. You know what? My company isn't doing that well, but I'm still happy. Dude, I'll send you the link. Like, sobrang... I don't know why I'm laughing, pero he was really... Like, okay pa rin yung company niya, pero like, he's having a hard time a bit. Pero like, he still knows the business is business, and it was
Yeah.
really, sorry.
I think kasi if you meet someone who made money sa games, it's like such an exponential thing. It's either you crash and burn or like you
Yeah,
want to go higher and higher. Or like then they're like, oh yes, Edmund McMillan. It's like, well, super naging siyang successful sa Super Meat Boy and then sa Binding of Isaac.
yeah,
And he's just really taking his fucking time and like just living his life na.
Yeah.
Like, kasi like they were poor. So like they're living within their means. I like to think na parang if I became rich off of something, parang yung first thought ko is just I'm gonna buy a whole um warehouse filled with sardine cans and yun na lang kakainin ko forever. And I'll just live in the warehouse and I'll
ang
be
ganda
like,
ng
I'm living my best life.
point mo eh, like cool off ka muna. Kasi, whatever happened to Phil Fish? Like, the guy who made Fez?
Ako kasi
Like,
he
that was
has
a good
problem.
game.
He's
Yeah,
antisocial talaga,
he's a
man.
bit of
Ah,
a weird one. That
okay.
guy.
I
Yeah.
don't think
Like
he's a
he,
bad person. I think he's
No,
okay,
just he decided fuck this.
he kind
Ganon.
of became like
okay.
a
He doesn't
hermit,
like it.
basically. Yeah.
It started when he said fuck Japanese game developers.
Yeah, he
Pero,
said something to that
pero like
Yeah,
si
note.
ano,
Yeah.
yeah,
that's tama naman yung sinasabi niya eh. Kasi
okay,
no, Mega
Yeah.
Man
okay,
guy also said that na parang
Yeah. Yeah.
there
Yeah.
okay.
was a real drought of like game design before kasi like yung sa PS2 stuff, they were not
Yeah,
doing well nung panahon na yun kasi they were doing yung repetitive non-good Japanese game design for
okay,
a long time naman. So
okay.
it's not like it wasn't a bullshit statement. It was like a statement of someone who was in the industry. And then
Yeah.
people are
It's
like mad at it.
It's
Ganun.
kind of
Kasi
like what
they're just thinking
animators
of
say to
like
anime.
they're thinking of like Nintendo. They're thinking of like
Yeah.
yung top, even the top. Kahit Nintendo wasn't like doing too well then. Ganun. Anyway,
Yeah, but it's kind of like what animators, how they refer to like the anime industry in Japan. How like when you say like, oh fuck, like Japanese animation, baka people might think you're being racist, but it's actually just like the practices that they're doing. And speaking of anime, let's you want to talk about the anime segment?
Yeah, dude,
sige,
I
sige,
watched
sige.
a fucking badass anime about it.
Dude,
Sige,
I've
sige,
been
go, go,
watching
go.
some anime too. I
You
guess
go
I'll talk
first.
about mine first then. Okay. I recently finished just in time for season 3. I finished Love is War. Uh,
Oh,
Kaguya-sama?
yeah,
Kaguya-sama?
Kaguya-sama.
Fuck, that's
Yeah,
such a good fan.
it's so
I'm just
good.
so
It's so
happy.
funny. It's one of those anime where like I want to rewatch it, but with the English dub this time because like I saw scenes of the English dub. It looks great. Like I like when an English dub adds its own like flavor and its own in jokes that only English speaking people will get.
Really?
The same way that yeah.
Okay.
Like the narrator has a different personality. Some of the voices are slightly different.
Yeah,
They
because
change on the translations.
the narrator makes that show fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I like it. I the writing is so clever. Every
Yes.
character is fleshed out, like
Yes.
randomly fleshed out, even though
Ang
they don't
favorite,
have to.
my favorite episode so yung the girl with the bow ties. I forgot their names.
Chica, yeah,
Chica was teaching the president to dance. That was
yeah,
fucking so funny.
the traditional like fisherman
Uh,
dance.
so,
Uh,
it's like
my
Death Note, pero love.
it is
Love.
weirdly
Oh,
like
Yeah.
Death
what
Note
is
because they're
this?
so smart. It's they
Yes.
go
Ah,
they go through these like it's like constantly. You know that episode of Death Note where Light plays tennis with L. You know the episode,
Yeah.
and he overthinks the whole thing. Like
Yes.
if
Yes.
I win, he'll think that I'm Kira because I'm trying to boast and whatnot. But if I
Both.
lose,
Yeah.
he'll think that I'm losing on purpose. Blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
this whole like mental Olympics.
It's
But
so
like
good.
yeah, it's basically that, but the whole show, and it's so funny. It's so well
isn't
written.
Japanese media so funny? Kasi it's like sometimes the smartest, most overthought thing ever, like what you're explaining. And then
Yeah.
suddenly, sometimes it's just schoolgirls
Yeah.
pile driving a goat into oblivion. Nature Judy ba? It's just
That's
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's either
That's variety. I like that.
Pero our favorite part with the river, I can't see the fireworks episode.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, that was so hard.
That was so.
My
That's what
favorite
I
one.
like when they do that. Yeah.
What my favorite one was after that, like yung the student
Oh.
council president overthinking what he said.
Yeah, he looks back into because
Oh.
in the episode he's like this cool guy. He's like he's so
Yeah.
confident,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh man, I was so cool. But then the day after, he was like, holy shit, I was so cringy and emotional. I like that's because that's so real. That's such a real
Yeah.
thing that happens. We're like, oh, like when I went out on a date with a girl like in like high school, and I was like, oh, I was really confident, and I actually pulled it off, and I made her laugh. And then the day after, I was like, oh, I must have been looked like a real loser. She's probably laughing out of pity. Like that sudden like self doubt creeps in. I don't know. It depicts teenagers in a really realistic light, and I like that
And
anime a lot.
it's realistic, and they with that realism. They go to ridiculous places.
Yeah, the ramen skit with Chico and
Yeah.
there's a secret
And
society
that
of
was just a
ramen
one-off
connoisseurs.
episode. Yeah.
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 Oh, it's a good show. I
Ishiga-
really recommend it.
Ishigami pare.
Ishigami's my
Best boy
favorite.
pare. He's
Yeah.
my favorite. Yeah.
I like when an anime has the heart to flesh out a character even though it means going in some dark places. Like Ishigami's like whole storyline was very
Oh yeah,
I
when
don't
he beat
know.
up that guy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and he was like suicidal and it was good. It was
My,
good.
my favorite character dun yung dad niya, tapos yung kinausap niya si Kaguya na,
Yeah,
"Huh?
and she didn't
why
know.
why do you like that guy? Tapos basically inamin ni Kaguya na crush niya sa tatay niya. Mga it's cute.
Yeah, season 3 coming soon in April. So that I really recommend that show. It's so good. Okay, what
I
anime have
understood
you guys been watching?
nothing. What was that you guys
It's so
talk-
good.
It's okay.
It's
Dude, you
so
gotta watch
good.
it. It's amazing.
Hate
Yan
feeling
yung
things.
just yung pinost mo yan, yung Chica dance.
I know,
Yeah,
I
it was
know, I
dun-
know,
dun-
I
dun- dun-
know.
dun.
I know.
Dude,
Even
Chica.
watching that, I was already crying. I didn't
Dude,
I
it's
wanna
so
cry.
good.
It's so good, dude.
Yeah.
But don't you
Have you
want to
read the
watch
manga,
bad
River?
things?
Huh?
Have you read the manga, River?
No, I don't want to spoil myself
Oh, it goes,
with the manga.
it goes
But I know the
places.
manga's finished, so I'm glad that it's done.
It's almost
Oh, okay.
finished.
It's on its final volume. That's what I hear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. damn, what's amazing, it still goes places. Alam mo yun?
Yeah,
Even though, yeah, like
It's
mga,
just a high school
or
slice of life love thing, right?
that's what it is at first, and then it goes places. It
yeah,
does other things. It
it really
Makes
is
uses
you
that, no. It deals
it's
with
yeah.
psychology.
It's like what you said about that movie you were talking about. Like how Hereditary is actually a family drama disguised as a horror movie. Like I would say like Love Is War is a slice of life comedy love story, but that's just a disguise. Underneath that is this whole uh
okay.
whole conversation about high school
And it's
life, what it's
easy to
like to be a
watch.
teenager.
It's easy to
It's so
watch. It's
digestible.
not like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's not like
If I
Steins
can
Gate or
find like
fucking.
a dub thing,
it used to be
ganun.
on Netflix, but yeah,
Well, I was just on
it
Netflix. I watched it on
uh,
Netflix.
it was
Okay,
it's not there anymore. Switched.
okay.
I watched it
I
I
was
watched it
talking to
on
my
Anime
friend
Packet.
about Cowboy Bebop. She watched
Oh
it,
yeah,
The
let's
live
talk about
and
the
then
action?
new remake. Have you
yeah,
watched the live action?
I
no,
haven't
I
seen it.
was talking to her. That's why I was
Okay,
explaining that it's probably fine, and we're talking, and I was
it's
saying na
split though. Eh.
parang
Split those two.
like I was told her parang, it's probably fine. I'll watch it eventually. I just don't want to be overhyped. And it's like I understand that parang the only thing they get over is like your expectation of the old one, and it's fine. It's still a valid thing. And I finished your conversation. I'm tired. I'm so tired of every piece of fucking media having to be good. Because like yung other friend was talking to me about like, have you watched yung new He-Man? It's like I'm tired already. I don't want to engage in the cultural conversation if like and then ating thought because like He-Man shit eh. Even the
Yeah, it was
good
shit
He-Man was
before.
shit eh.
Yeah,
Maganda
I
naman.
love
I
He-Man.
watched the
even
He-Man from like the full
Thundercats was
2000s.
bullshit, but
I
yeah,
mean, it's fine. I mean, it's like
yeah.
even if it's not as good as what you want it to be, and like it's fine. It's literally got a guy named Mechanic who is a giraffe cyborg. It like don't fucking take
That's
it too
awesome.
seriously. Don't get mad that your first half
That's
of the
fucking
thing
awesome.
doesn't have He-Man. Kasi like, guess what? Who gives a shit? We're all gonna die. And then yun yung aking anime recommendation. Just don't watch Cowboy Bebop.
I have one. This is a quick one lang kasi episode 4 now. It's called VV, Fluorite
Mm,
Fluorite
I
Ice
know that
Song.
one.
So basically it's parang may mga AI na nagrebel sa humans. I know it's basic as fuck, pero it's I like that shit. I like Terminator. I like Tron. So VV is kind of this. Guys, just watch the first episode and if you like it, you like it. But
Is it
it's
on
VSV.
Netflix?
Double V.
yeah. Wait,
What's it called?
Okay.
VV what?
oh,
So
VV Fluorite Ice Song.
I have a question. Whatever happened
VIVY.
to
oh, I see
Modoc?
it. Yeah.
Did you finish
It's good.
Modoc?
Modoc,
Are
yeah.
they still continuing it? Kasi parang
I
magulo sa
I don't
Disney,
know.
di ba? Okay. Yeah.
Kasi Disney Plus bought a bunch of Marvel shit. Eh. But I
Yun
really
nga.
Yeah.
liked it. It's like Robot Chicken, but with a narrative, and it's funny. It goes places like,
It's the same directors eh. Sila Seth Green din yun. Eh.
and Patton
Okay.
Oswalt did a fucking great job because he has that nerdy voice. Have you
Yeah.
watched it, Giselle? You want?
I keep wanting to watch it eh. Pero like, it's like, ano, I need to download it. Yun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything that's not on Netflix, I got so lazy to absorb because there's just so much
Pirate Bay,
media out
baby.
there.
Just
Like
fucking get off of your phones, you fucking millennials.
freaking Gen Zers and your apps.
Wait,
I want to say,
I saw yung Sarah Scribbles comic na parang like magkatabi yung boomer and then yung Gen Z and then yung
Yeah.
millennials like, oh, I'm so excited to see this fight. And then yung boomer and Gen Z make fun of the
Of
millennial.
millennials.
And
Yeah.
like the millennials like, and then it's like, River, are you a Gen Z or are you like making fun of
I'm
like
no, dude.
millennials?
I'm on the borderline of millennial. Actually, I'm like right on the cusp. So I'm in this weird gray area where I get Gen Z ish, but like I feel like I lean more towards millennials
But
sometimes
do people hate? Why would Gen Zers hate millennials?
because they
Kasi we're
just don't like
poor.
people who are older than them.
Oh, okay,
No,
sige.
it's like when you see a kid not know how to operate like a Game Boy, but they can operate an iPad, like stuff like that, and
Oh.
it makes them feel inadequate. I don't know.
I have a conspiracy theory nga yun, like, yung sinasabi na, oh, madaling ma-offend yung Gen Zers. Dude, yung mga nakikita nyo sa TikTok or online, yan yung word, parang planta nga eh. You get what I'm saying na, planta yung mga yun para yung older generation magalit sa younger generation. Like those
Oh yeah.
people don't exist. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like
They don't
Gen
exist. They're
Zers are,
just
yeah, they're just
Gen Zers are
plants,
just
man. Like
normal kids. Yeah.
yeah,
They're just
yeah.
average
But I kind
kids.
of believe na ano eh. I kind of believe that Gen Zers are dumber.
Okay, in
No,
what
I
way?
feel
In what
like
way?
they're
No, no,
dumber in
no.
some ways, but
They're no, they're like dumber sa.
like IQ wise.
No, 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 no. Like I'm gonna say something really practical. They don't know root drives. They don't know how to work a computer. They don't know how to torrent. They don't know that you can pirate
Oh, okay, I get what
movies.
you mean. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because
Like,
they live in the
kasi if
age
you
of streaming, yeah, where
not
everything
just
is
just
just
the
there.
streaming. Like if you play with the iPad, you don't understand yung file systems.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You don't
Well,
understand that parang you can like they don't know that you could just like they're actually scared of like websites na mukhang may virus. I mean, I know may virus talaga, but like I mean, I'll
I
fucking
get what you mean.
pirate all
Yeah.
of yung porn. Like that's a problem. Parang kasi if you don't know how to work yung computer kasi everything's so easy to work and it's made for dumb people na lang. It's like so then it's easier for corporations to control you. And then they give you vaccines.
No,
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 no, pero
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
yun nga eh. It's
That's
that's
like
kind of
actually
that's
pretty
the
badass.
philosophy of
Yeah.
Apple, where like they make everything so digestible that even a 5-year-old can understand their interface.
Look at this fucking phone.
Yeah,
Okay? It
exactly.
has three buttons. Yung
It doesn't barely has
volume
any
and
buttons too. Yeah.
down button ng down ng volume and then power up. When it fucking freezes, I can
Yeah.
take your fucking battery out. What a fucking insane design. Let me
I know
open up my
it's
phone to take out yung battery kasi like what if nasira yung other button for me to reset it? It's fucking
you just
insane.
gotta
It's
buy a new
dumb.
iPhone.
I know. It's like parang come on. It
That's
used
just
to
how it
be
is. Yeah.
ayun. What if fucking I need to baka sasabog na yung battery? I don't know. It's just parang it
I get
irks
what you
me.
mean though.
Yeah,
There's
man,
some
like
skills. Yeah.
yeah,
Soft
it's
skills, I
just
think they're called.
fuck, man. Like, kasi they're like yung sa generation na just the older generation hated us in a way na tayo na kung naging mas mabuti pang nakabuntis ka kaysa maging bakla ka. Like that bullshit. Then
Jesus
yeah,
Yung
Christ.
sa
Yeah.
akin, yung
dude,
sa akin
That's
lang
true.
naman,
That's very true. You're not
yung
wrong.
sa
that's
akin
very
lang
true.
naman din, it's like, so like, I don't think everyone should be like super experts at computers. But the fact that when super experts sa Gen Z become like super experts, they become fucking terrorists. That's how like sobrang
That's
they
a,
get into
they
computers.
got nerfed. They got nerfed so that they don't become terrorists. So they took
Yeah,
away.
Yeah, like
it's like
it's such an old man thing to say pero hindi ko gets yung NFT kasi yung kapatid ko
Oh, I can
oh,
explain NFTs
did
to
she
you because
buy
my
NFT?
yeah, you
it
do that,
was
you know.
no,
Did they?
I do not want to get into crypto and stuff, but I had to learn that for my first job because my first job was in mobile gaming in Hong Kong and they were experimenting with blockchain type technologies. It's yeah, it's this whole other thing, and honestly, it's just another way to feel like you own something. So it just buys into that greed center of your brain, like oh, this is mine, only I have this. It's just
Does your
another way to do that because
does your
we're running
sister
out of
buy
things to own.
NFTs or like your brother mo
Yeah,
buy
there's this
NFTs?
No,
video
no one
game
buys it.
she's
It's a company I work
Oh,
for. They made
the
blockchain
next.
games.
yeah,
Huh?
yung mga cute animals, which is kind
Yeah,
of
the
gross.
freaking monkeys
Yeah,
on the MS Paint
disguising
background.
disguising this fucking basically brain parang mind controlling thing
I
about
really yeah.
money and
Honestly,
put
I
cute
think
characters in it. Like,
it's
But you
it's
can
because
kind of
make money
gross.
off of it. Eh.
Yeah,
yeah,
my sister
because you
made
can
two
make money
thousand.
out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, my sister made 2,000.
Because we're running out of things to own on this earth. We're running out of resources.
Fucking
So
kill
this is a new
myself.
thing that people can own,
Yeah,
that people can
fuck, dude.
abuse. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I
kind of
mean,
messed up and it's
people
bad for
have
the
been trying to
environment.
get me to buy NFTs. This is why some of my reasons. Not buy it, like sell, right? Art.
Yeah, it's
Yung
bad for the
thing ko is
environment,
like,
dude.
I don't care about the environment. Then I do.
Yeah,
Pero like, it's not like just being alive is bad for the environment.
honestly.
No, no, no. Yung thinking ko is like, one, I would never buy an NFT, so I don't want to sell something I wouldn't buy. Okay. Two, if I get my art on an NFT, I'm gonna be checking that every day and getting mad at myself. Why can't I
If no
fucking
one is
sell this
buying
picture of a
it.
banana? I'm not good enough. I'm not a good artist. No one's fucking buying your
No, but
NFT ko.
you have to remember, people buy NFT art. They're not buying it because they appreciate the art. They're
I
buying
don't
it because it's
care.
a unique code.
I know,
Exactly.
pero
So like
pero
it's
it's
not
like
even
Wait, wait, wait,
satisfying
wait,
on a
wait, wait,
creative
wait, wait,
level.
wait, wait. They're buying it because it's a unique code. In what way?
It's
Why
a
is it?
unique chain on a series of code. So you don't actually own the image. You the image is a placeholder for the code that it represents.
you
So
own your
many
God
receipt.
people,
damn, this is so
yeah,
fucking future shit,
it's
dude.
No, no,
bullshit.
it's
It's
not. It's not future
you're
shit.
owning
It's
imaginary numbers. It's like
yeah.
it's like it's
Okay.
a unique
It's like you're
sequence of
super
code.
proud of owning like a number, like a phone
Yeah,
number.
exactly. Yeah, you
Basically,
own like
para
an
oh,
address that
Okay.
no
seven two
one
three.
else has, and the picture is what represents that code. But it's not actually you own only that picture because people can copy paste the image and it's there. But anyway, it's just it's nonsense,
I
honestly.
mean, when people talk about the Matrix, tapos parang when they talk about, it's so dumb na yung machines are using people as batteries. That doesn't make any sense. The human body doesn't make enough energy to, power like a whole city. That's the least efficient energy making method. And then people are powering things like a picture of a banana.
Yeah, like we
For what?
the value is there because people put value in it. They're willing to put money into an image of something, or like
It's
the
kind of like
code that the image represents. I
yung
don't
sa
know.
sinabi mo just so like again, si Dale Constantino yung nagsabi nito like hawak mo yung controller ng PS4 pero yung controller yung nagko-control sa'yo. Like,
No, I'll give you something. I'll give you something. It's like you're playing Assassin's Creed and then you go into yung
The
turtleneck
animus.
yung hindi yung
Animus.
turtleneck turtleneck simulator part where you're just in the modern part.
Oh
Yeah.
Then
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
guy that
yeah.
was like,
You're in the
fuck
office.
you. I'm talking, I don't need this extra shit.
I know, and
That was
that's a
good!
good
That was
metaphor.
good!
That's a
That was
genuinely
funny!
good metaphor. Yeah.
Like you part there
Oh,
though. This was the first
You
Assassin's
go you,
Creed game.
uh,
Yeah.
yes.
you go
That
to
was funny.
swashbuckling
Oh.
adventure, and you're a freaking PA, moving
Yeah.
paperwork,
That
stapling
was
stuff.
Is
that
there a
was
person who
funny.
says na yun yung favorite part niya na
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed?
I
Like, when
swear to
I
God, if
stop
someone
playing the
says like,
game,
"I love how
No, no.
immersive it is. I really feel like I'm in the game."
No, I laughed at because it was pretty dumb. Stupid.
I mean, it's been like how many years na ina-explain sa akin yung Assassin's Creed by people na parang, kasi yung Animus and then the Knights Templar and then they go to the
I feel
Garden
like
of
that was a
Eden.
mistake. That was a
Yeah.
mistake to like add this extra layer of detachment from the
And
player.
people,
You're
and
not.
people make
I
fun of
disagree. Like,
fucking Metal Gear's
I
plot.
disagree because when I finished 2 na, kasi 2 is where it started na. Oh my god,
Hmm.
video game lang pala lahat. And I was like, shit, this is fucking awesome, dude.
It's I don't know.
I'm
It's like you're not actually Ezio. You're freaking what's his
No, that
name?
was cool.
You're
That was
you're
cool.
what's his name? Desmond. You're Desmond.
Desmond.
Control.
You
You're
were Desmond.
controlling Desmond, controlling Ezio, and then there's a part where Ezio goes into the memories of Altair. So you're controlling Desmond, controlling Ezio, controlling Altair, and it's just this. I don't know.
It's so good.
It's funny to me because one of my favorite movies is like Butterfly Effect. It's basically sort of like that. Pero
Oh,
like
with Ashton
with
Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher.
Whenever I think of that movie, I only think about the deleted ending. You know that one where
What?
like to
What mean
solve
deleted
everything,
engine? Does he kill himself?
to solve everything, he decides to go rewind time to when he was a fetus, and then he strangles himself with his own umbilical cord so that he doesn't travel through time
That's
and mess with
wild.
the
I
timeline.
like I
That's
like the
very
early
cool.
2000s.
Yeah, those are
Butterfly
wild
Effect. I didn't
times.
watch that kasi ang best time travel movie na napanood ko either than Steins Gate, yung fucking in Time Traveler's Wife. Have you guys watched that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's messed up.
I
That's
don't
a
Ako
really messed up
understand
pinaka
movie.
either one of
no
you.
no
I
no
don't
my
understand either one of you. Start this podcast talking about macho thing like I like James Bond. I like the history of James Bond, and then you go into like your Kaguya-sama is like Death Note, and then it's like what the fuck time traveler's wife? The
dude,
Dude,
fuck?
watch it kasi
she
na
gets a
dude here. Kasi kasama ko yung pinsan ko na kami ng
Uh,
Time Traveler's Wife. Like mga grade 6 ako, high school na siya. Tapos na bad trip siya, puta saan na yung mga robots? Bakit pabalik-balik lang siya para mapanood lang niya yung asawa niya mamatay ulit-ulit. Tapos, yung sinusulta mo niya walang sense eh. Pero like, it's good. Kasi may dialogue doon eh, na sinabi ng guy, I keep coming back in time just to watch my wife die again and again. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
there's a sequence in the movie where because he can time travel, so when he makes a baby in her and she has a baby in her, the baby inherits
Oh
because the
yeah,
time travel the time travel is involuntary. They just randomly travel through time,
Yes.
through random
Yeah.
periods of their lives. The baby inside her keeps time traveling, and then she gets abortions induced through time travel.
Yeah.
Audrey, Audrey Neffenegger, that's her name.
Yeah.
Audrey Neffenegger is yung writer no Time Traveler's Wife. I haven't read yung book and like I don't I don't know what you guys are talking about,
She
but
gets, yeah.
she married my favorite comic book artist of all time, si Eddie
Okay.
Campbell. He drew From Hell and he made
Oh,
like a really good comic book na autobiographical, you know. They ruined each other. I hate them. There, I'm happy for him because he doesn't have to worry about money anymore because she's fucking rich.
uh,
Oh, Time
yeah.
travel was
Niffenegger.
so good. Yeah.
Niffenegger. That's her name. Niffenegger.
Yeah, it's like
Niffenegger.
you know those like last names where that they let you say the N word, but
Click
it's
is
not
Yeah.
better.
necessarily.
Click is a better time travel movie. I love Click.
Yeah.
I
It's a good. It's a
I
good.
don't
It's a
mind
good.
Click. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck
Yung part
everyone
that
who's like,
hey,
Adam Sandler doesn't make good
yeah,
movies. Fuck you.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
They
dude,
freaking
you
no.
fan nga si Giselle ng Jack and Jill eh. Like, Don Cachino.
Don Cachino. Oh,
No, I like that
here's my
Don
problem
Cachino
with
part.
Don
I don't
Cachino.
mind. I don't mind. Like there are good parts in every movie. It's like if you're
Hindi,
gonna watch like a thing, the Adam Sandler, you gotta set your expectations. It's. I mean, I don't mind reliving yung Billy Madison over and over again with like different characters. It's like it's fine. You know.
pero Giselle made a good point na magandang time travel movie rin yung Click. Kasi the one thing that kind of made me cry is, di ba, alam niya na mamamatay yung tatay niya. And he kept rewinding that part. Na
Yeah.
pumunta yung tatay niya sa office niya and he just kept saying, I love you over.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Then as you get older, it becomes the metaphor of like putting yourself on like a auto mode becomes more
Yeah.
uh
Yeah.
relevant.
More
No?
on the more
When they
real.
remake that movie, it's gonna be like instead of like a control, a remote control, it's gonna be like an Xbox controller. That's parang I'm gonna quick resume my life again. I'm gonna I'm gonna stream it on the cloud. And
Hindi,
instead,
I think they did that. It's called ReZero. I think they did that
Oh, the
already.
anime?
Yeah,
of
that's
that,
the guy who made that. Basically, yun yung sinabi niyang influence. Kasi sa ReZero, basically
I
you
never
keep
thought may
reliving.
ganong crossover.
Yeah, dude. Kasi sa ReZero, it's kind of like a video game. You keep coming back to the same checkpoint when you die.
Oh,
Is it like
So that's
interesting.
pretty
Madoka?
cool.
Ganon with like yung the time travel girl sa Madoka?
No, it's not time travel yung ReZero. It's more of like um trying to. It's Groundhog Day in a way. Na oh, fuck to move the story forward. I need to do something different.
It is
And if I
really
keep
odd na ano. It's really odd na sa Japan. It's like it's like, oh, do you want like a really compelling story with high concepts about science fiction and talks
yeah,
about the nature of reality and human beings? Oh, that seems like a high thing to ask of me, sir. Uh, can we put in children that I can ogle
yeah, it's
at?
always in high school. No?
I know. Let's put in like children I can ogle and subtly
Yeah,
sexually
yeah,
think about
I
because
heard
it's
it
not
from.
enough for me. I want it all. It's just
Yeah, I
I
heard
mean
from.
I know talk about it, but it's like it is odd because if para like if you'd think the high concept would be enough, but like no, I need children in maids outfits. Anyway,
It's kind
but
of like in K-pop. It's kind of like in K-pop because they need to make it colorful with all these pretty ladies.
I
But
know
like I can't stop you twice. It's basically about like giving in to your sins and regretting it in the end. But yeah,
what
it's just you
Wow. I love
yeah
that.
is that
yeah
twice?
That's why I
twice
say
yeah
I can't
can't
stop
stop
me.
me.
Yeah. Can't
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
stop me. Can't stop me.
like can't stop
Whoa.
me, can't stop me. Ang ibig sabihin nun nung can't stop me, I can't stop my temptations. That leads me to ruin. Like, oh my god, that's pretty dark. That's pretty
I
cool.
mean, I know naman it's like they straddle the line of like baiting people, diba? Pero like
Mm.
like what I dislike talaga is when it's like a High School of the Dead level na parang like
Oh yeah.
god damn it's fucking
That's
artless.
garbage.
Eh,
Yeah,
pero like then
that's
people love that kasi people like do that sa video game, mga card game stuff. Like just put in like a hot elf girl and like a dragon and like
Pero,
That, you know
uh,
what? It's those fucking video games that gave rise to NFTs. Kasi like no one would buy a JPEG if it didn't start off like a card game. Magic the Gathering. Alam mo yun? It's like, why would you
I
fucking buy like a
guess,
piece
yeah.
of cardboard?
Oh yeah,
Because
because they
it's
all have a unique
expensive.
printing code then. So like, oh, that's the thing.
Pokemon,
Yeah.
ganon.
okay,
My God. Ah.
medyo magto 2 hours na tayo.
I know,
Yeah.
I
One
know.
more thing.
Tapos na natin.
Yeah. One more thing before we go. River, can you
Yeah.
share screen? Punta ka YouTube, share screen mo yung fancy ng Twice.
All right.
Yes, we have to put in yung Tandrin's been talking about K-pop stuff. Just let's give him 5 minutes to talk
Yeah.
about yung
Yeah.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Let's
want
watch the video.
music video, right? Sige,
Yes,
sige.
yeah.
I'll kill myself afterwards. So, yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, it's
I'm
it's
kidding, I'm
fun.
kidding, I'm kidding. No, I've
I re-
been listening to what is
Turn on
love
the
over and
captions
over again.
for the lyrics. For the
Sige.
lyrics.
I like Fancy. I think Fancy's like my. I think Fancy's my most favorite. from
Wait.
Twice.
Wag mo i-play mute mo, right? Just mute it so we don't get copyright strike para hindi mo wala to.
Hindi, I think we
Wait,
can.
what? No, we have to. That's fine.
yeah.
That's fine.
It's fine ba? O,
We're
sige.
reacting to it.
It's fine. Who gives
Kasi
a
I
shit,
wanna
dude?
put it on like channel eventually. Anyway, sige.
Oh, okay, sige. If you're gonna put it on a
No,
channel,
no. I mean,
get
if
this
it's not
moment.
it's not gonna disappear. It's not gonna disappear naman.
Alright.
Kasi I
Yeah.
can, maybe.
Alright, here we go.
I'm so
na
excited,
first play.
man. I'm so excited.
Sige.
Oh, may
Let me know
captions.
if you can
Naka
hear
may
it.
captions.
Yeah, captions are on.
지금 하늘 구름색
Neon! Neon!
빨간 빛이 두불 같아 어쩌니 I'm the only one babe I fancy you
Nina.
I fancy you fancy you Strangers 꿈에 난 장미 같아 괜찮아 진도는 겁나지 않아 더 세게 붙잡아 내 맘에 좀 위험할 거야 또 위험할 거야 baby 달콤한 초콜릿 아이스크림처럼 녹아버리는 지금 내 기분 so lovely
Sana, baby.
우주 속 가장 반짝이는 저별 그 옆에 큰 이들 거기 나 fancy you 하루나 원하지 않아 Hey I love you 그대 너 fancy you 꿈처럼 행복해도 돼 Cause
Gio, man, Gio.
fancy you 너가 먼저 좋아하면 어때 fancy you 지금 너에게로 걸래 fancy baby
Lion, pare.
못하네 어머 baby 이러다 큰일 날 것 같은데 bang bang 머리가 홀리들리는 시대 어쩌면 좋아 이게 맞는 건지 몰라 SOS dream 너란 바다의 잠수함이 돼 매일 birthday 달콤해 너와 내 fantasy dream dream 너 지금 가자고 거슬거봐 요즘 나 지금 메시지 랄랄라 baby 달콤한 초콜릿 아이스크림처럼 녹아버리는 지금 내 기분 so lovely 깜깜한
My feelings melting now, man.
가장 반짝이는 저별 그 옆에 큰 이별 거기 나 fancy you 하루나 원하지 않아 Hey I love you 그대 너 fancy you 꿈처럼 행복해도 돼 Cause I need you fancy you 너가 먼저 좋아
Someone's watching, man. What the fuck happened to this podcast?
Oh, your favorite part, man. Damn, diba? Like the lyrics are like when you hear K-pop, you think the lyrics are just shell. It's basically like, oh, I like this person, but I know it's just gonna be in a dream. Like yung part now, like sobrang sweet ng ice cream, but it just melts away because it's not real. That's pretty cool. Pretty
I
badass.
like I
You
like
can and you can tell in the music video like it's all like a simulation, like
Yeah.
Matrix. Yeah.
is
Fuck.
it really?
See? Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you can tell like
Yeah.
there's holograms. Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
Assassin's
So
Creed, pero like
It's
in
Assassin's
Korean.
Creed. They're in the Abstergo. They're in the animals.
I no, I'm thinking about like I just realized na parang that's why K-pop, deep K-pop K-pop fans
Yeah.
stands are they scoff at me when I say I like Blackpink. I like Lisa, I like
I like
Blackpink.
Blackpink.
I
Yeah.
like, but they're more like earworm catchy shit.
No,
Yeah.
I think yung part of it is like oh, kasi they're like Beyonce sell your body type sexy thing instead of like something like twice na parang oh they're their own fun thing. They're on like the magic mystery bus having fun with each other and they don't need no man. They're like some Blackpink is like step on me queen type of thing that
Yeah,
might
dude,
turn people off.
and
Kasi it's like the differences are nuanced, diba, between groups. It's not as if they're that different from one another.
yeah, what I love about Twice is because they're really mean to each other, but not in a like a bad way. It's like yung nagbo-bullshit kayo ng tropa niyo. Like there's this one yung si Cheon, sobrang late mo daw. Mukha kang basta,
I,
yeah.
I like a group na parang they're all leveled. Kasi like
Yeah.
sa Blackpink, you feel like that's her Destiny's Child situation. I was a Kelly
Oh.
Rowland person, but like fucking Beyonce gets the whole all the shit.
Yeah.
I like the third Destiny's Child, but I'm just fucking hanging out and I made my fucking money. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Okay.
You guys
So,
like the song?
I
Yeah,
like
no,
it.
this is one of those. I heard this like ages ago, but I really like this song. I love how they say the word fancy. I don't know. There's just something about the way they say it. It's really
No,
nice.
I fancy you, pero it's not gonna be returned to me. So yung sinabi nga yung, it's like living in a dream, pero it really is a dream. Kasi, fuck, I love it.
That's fucking
I bought a
dark.
Troy's power bank, by the way. Dadating na bukas. So yeah.
Yay!
I told him why would you buy a twice power bank when you can buy one of those power banks that also doubles as a brick game or like a Game Boy.
Or it's a yeah,
It's
it
twice
plays
pare.
Mario.
Yeah, fucking Jongyun's eyes light up when you're charging the
Bakit talaga?
No, no,
Is that real?
no. It has the logo and all 9 of them.
They should do more LED stuff na nagla-light up lang ng red yung mga tao. Okay, that's
Okay.
been
Yeah.
super K-pop 2 hour episode of this podcast. I had a ton of fun. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
That was
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you for opening yourself up, Andren, about K-pop. Thank you, River, for talking about
NFTs.
Kaguya-sama at
NFTs.
Oh yeah.
NFTs and Kaguya-samas. Kasi like you think I would like it? I would probably
Yeah, dude,
like
I
all of
think
these
you'll like
things,
it.
naman.
And it's an easy watch. You can watch it while you're working out.
Yeah.
It's not a heavy
I
story. naman.
can't like I can't read it.
No, look for the English dub is
Sounds
not bad.
so illiterate. Okay, sige. If
Yeah,
it's on
it's not bad.
Netflix, I still have to go back sa JoJo at one point. Sige guys, thank you so much. Next week, Thursday. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey.
Oh, he just left again.
No, he's just, dude. Hindi
He
pa.
did it again. He just left. We're still live.
Yeah, we're still live, Giselle.
We
You
should
need to
close
press-
by saying our plugs again. But
Press the wrong-
Ah, yeah.
we should close by saying our plugs again.
Oh, yeah, sige.
Yeah.
Sige.
Yeah, I'll
Just-
go first.
Someone
Um,
else watches it again. Oh.
I'll go
Sige,
first.
I
It's
guess-
quick lang.
yeah, go.
I really got emotional when sinabi niya, I'm gonna be part of the best of Comedy Manila.
Well, you
And
are.
I had-
man.
And I had to, like nung sinabi sa akin ni GB, I had to stop myself from saying na bakit ngayon lang. I'm super grateful. Thank you, Comedy Manila. I'm gonna get a lot of money because the tickets are fairly priced. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. 6 headliners and me for like 800, and you get a free shirt. So
Hell yeah.
Quick tip, salesman tip. Don't use air quotes right before you're saying
Fairly
buy these tickets,
priced.
they're fairly priced.
Kasi when you say 800, people scoff it, but it's
No,
six
No,
no.
head.
it's the
You
It's
have to
best.
six.
say
Oh,
it's
come on.
sell it. Say it's a
Six.
premium
Yeah,
price.
No,
six
It's for a
dude.
six
premium
headliners.
Dude,
experience.
Yeah,
dude, are
dude.
you fucking insane? Like, can you imagine? It's Andren Bernardo. So that's 500 pesos.
Yeah, that's
And then
already
take 50
500.
pesos na yung iba. I don't give a shit. Yung sa mga tao.
Oh yeah.
And the shirt's
How
on
about you,
top.
River?
Uh,
You can fucking flex. You just said that
yeah,
parang bakit ngayon lang? You can do the positive part. Parang, yes, I am the best. I'm wearing a
Let's see
Joker
after the
shirt.
show. Yeah, insane.
River.
Bring a
Exactly.
Joker shirt. That's the icing on top, honestly. Mine just real quick. Wala lang, just I'm in a freaking fun little
What's the
trivia
YouTube?
show.
Seppuku? Ano yun?
It's called
Pilito
oh
ko lang.
fuck. Why did I close the tab?
Pilipikula. Pili-pelikula.
Pelikula.
Pelikula.
It's in the Cine Panghalina YouTube channel. It's Cine Sinepangalina. Cine
Not help.
Panghalina. It's a taga anyway. It's in their YouTube channel. It's gonna be live at 8 p.m. on Saturday. And I'm gonna freaking join a bunch of other Pixar fans. We're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna do Pixar trivia. Yeah, and if I win, whatever my prize is gonna be, I'm gonna friggin' show it off in the next episode. So
Okay,
tune
that's
in for
cool.
that. Whatever it might be, I don't know what it is.
You should check out Rex Millora, REXMILLORA. Find his Facebook page. He is doing a special. It's a 30-minute special. It's a addict. Wag magpanic. Tayo lahat ay addict.
I can't not laugh at
Um,
that name.
Yeah,
Every time you say it, I just have this moment where I just smile.
you should watch it. Ganon. And
yeah,
then
it's fun. I already bought a ticket. I'm gonna watch the show.
I'm gonna try to buy it. And then ano pa ba? There's nothing really. Well, read my comics on Pendam. Yun lang. Thank you. Good night.
Bye again.
Thursdays next week.
We're still live.
Wait, hindi